What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today is the big game, people. It is Arsenal against Liverpool. Yeah, I tell you. It's a big game of football, man. This is a big game of football. Looking forward to it. Been looking forward to it all day. And an opportunity to put us in a great position in terms of the title race. Certainly nothing will be decided tonight, but definitely will give us an opportunity to get an 8-point gap, which at this stage is unbelievable. Big up to everyone locked in. Hope you are well on this Thursday night. Only one Premier League game tonight, and it is this one. And I can't wait. I literally can't wait, but we have to win. We have to win. You know, Arsenal over the years have done this a lot where we've got in a situation where we can be excited and then, you know, it's not worked out. So let's hope it does work out, people. At the moment, actually, Real Madrid are playing against Atletico Madrid. Why would you put that game on at this time? You know, I'd have liked to watch that game, but we just watch a bit of that in the build-up. Valverde has scored. Real Madrid are winning 1-0. You and Cecil need a show together. Big up Buenos Aires, Guna. Yeah, it was a good laugh yesterday. Basically, I was like, I'm not doing a watch along, and then there wasn't a lot to talk about for our show. So we ended up doing a watch along for the City game. It was a good vibe, to be fair. So yeah. Right, we're going to get into a man like Johan Cruyff Shaw, people. Come on, you Gunners. Big up White Glove. Yeah, the nicknames are crazy. The nicknames are crazy, people. Yanis did the Gyökeres during the game against the Warriors. Yeah, he's probably done that celebration more than Gyökeres himself, people. Let's be real. But come on, Jok. You're starting tonight. Let's talk about the starting 11s. Then we'll delve into some of the other news. Then we'll spin the block, come back for when it is kickoff time. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. Yeah, it's a huge game. Big up to everyone locked in. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Let's get those 5,000 likes tonight. I'm sorry, I'm calling it. 5,000 likes is the target for tonight. This is the biggest game of the season so far. A chance to give ourselves a nice cushion going into, you know, this massive January. Just to give you a bit of context, Manchester City's next league game is Manchester United at Old Trafford. So, you know, it doesn't get any easier. And they don't have a great record against United. Well, consistently anyway. They've obviously battered them a few times. But so anyway, let's see. Let's talk about the team. The Arsenal team. It's the team I think we all expected. David Raya is in goal. The back four, Timber, Nkapie, Saliba and Gabriel. Solid back four. The midfield, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, who is the captain. And the front three, Bukayo Saka, Leandro Trossard and Victor Gyökeres. Leads the line. And I said, look, I would have started Gyökeres, but yeah, he needs to score. You know, I know he's doing well, but he needs to score soon. But listen, again, and I know people think I'm capping for him because I was so hyped. If he doesn't score and we win tonight, I'm still happy. Do you know what I mean? Us winning is more important than him scoring in a strange way. He can go the rest of the season without scoring if we win the title. Now, listen, we're going to need him to score at some stage. That's for real. But listen, I'd love him to score tonight. The Arsenal bench, Kepa, Lewis Skelly, Ben White, Christian Norgard, Mikel Merino, Eberechi Eze, Noni Madueke, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus. No Kai Havertz and no Ethan Nwaneri. Those two are left out of the squad. And still no Calafiori and no Mosquera. Mosquera apparently is around a week or so away from returning. So Mosquera will be back soon. Quality bench, you know, all established first team players really on the bench, which is good. And yeah, we have to take advantage because Liverpool are missing some key players. So I think that's the strongest team at the moment. Unfortunately for Eze, you know, he's not in the team. He'll play at Portsmouth on Sunday. FA Cup game Sunday. People are going to have to come in and do the business. At the moment, my focus is the collective more than the individual. That's just where I'm at, people. We need to win games of football. The Liverpool team, the headline news, people, no Ekatike, not even named on the bench, out injured with a slight hamstring strain. There were a lot of reports that he was going to play today, but he hasn't made the squad. And again, that's a massive boost for Arsenal. Ekatike, for me, is one of their best players. He hasn't made it. So no Ekatike, no Salah, no Isak. Come on, Arsenal, you've got to take advantage of this this lack of attack that Liverpool have got tonight. Their team is Alisson in goal, back four, Connor Bradley, Kirkez at left back, Konate and Van Dijk, the two centre backs. The midfield is Ryan Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai. Strong midfield. The front three, Frimpong plays on the right, people, predominantly a right back. He obviously can play. He has played wing back quite a lot as well when he was at Leverkusen. But Frimpong starts on the right-hand side of midfield. He is very quick, very dynamic. So Nkapie will have to be on his P's and Q's. Obviously, Nkapie knows Frimpong and Florian Wirtz from their time at Bayer Leverkusen. So be an interesting battle there between those two. Florian Wirtz will be on the left. Cody Gakpo will play through the middle. Obviously, Gakpo, I remember him playing up front for PSV one time against us in the Europa League. He kind of played on the wing and then went up front, caused us some problems. We're going to have to deal with him. Hopefully we can with, Gabriel and Saliba. The bench, Mamadashvili, Joe Gomez, Ramsey, Woodman, Jones, Chiesa, Robertson, Rio and Gamoa, and Nione. I mean, their bench is so much weaker than ours. Just to give you context of how weak their bench is, they've named two goalkeepers when in the Premier League, you only have to name one goalkeeper. In the Champions League, you have to name two. They have put two goalkeepers on the bench in a competition that they don't need to. No Salah, as I said, no Isak, no Hugo Ekatike, a number of players missing. We have got to beat this Liverpool team, but it won't be easy. Whatever we think, Alisson's a world-class goalkeeper. Van Dijk is still a world-class centre-back. Gravenberch, one of the best DMs in the Prem. McAllister, Szoboszlai's been their best player this season. Wirtz, I mean, he isn't playing great, but you know what? He would want to prove himself in a game like this. There's a lot of people that will be desperate to prove themselves in that Liverpool team. Big up my brother Thais in the chat. Curtis! Rewind it, DJ. Curtis! Yo, big up Thais. Big Liverpool fan. That's my boy right there. And yo, don't worry, man. I'll be messaging you if we deal with Liverpool. Because you sent a lot of messages last season when Liverpool were top of the league. I ain't heard much from you this season. But, let me keep it calm. There's a long way to go. Big up Kreutz Saw TV. 3 a.m. Come on, you gunners. Big up Darth. Iron, big up Kurt. Nah, it's all going mad. I can't even read it out. See, look what that brother started yesterday, man. Big up Iron. And Liam said, Sky have 2 United pundits and a Liverpool player. Yeah, great. That's great, isn't it? It's exactly what we want. Yeah. Tell you what, Arsenal, Liverpool, let's get Roy Keane and who else did they have on? Yeah, Gary Neville. Yeah, makes sense, innit? Where's the Arsenal players? Well, to be fair, Daniel Sturridge is an Arsenal fan. Studge is a big Arsenal fan, but yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Big up to everyone locked in, man. 3,000 of you already. Big up the Twitch gang. We're looking for 5,000 likes tonight, people. I'm being honest. The game is on Sky Sports main event. It is the main event of the night, So, but at the moment, I'll be honest. I'm watching Real Madrid against Atletico is on TNT Sports 1. So I'm going to watch that until half-time. 1-0 to Real Madrid at the moment. Valverde with the goal. Couple of things to talk about. I've seen loads of you talking about it in the comments. I heard about this afternoon, but obviously Ornstein and a few other people have it came from John Cross. So I was like, it's come from John Cross. Yeah, John Cross doesn't seem to have the inside scoop on Arsenal since Wenger's gone, but Ornstein's gone with it as well, so we will discuss it, and it is a bit of a bomber. David Ornstein now reporting that Arsenal retain a long-held interest in Mark Gahey, most likely as a summer option. Arsenal are discussing the Crystal Palace defender and are in touch with the 25-year-old's camp. Liverpool also want the England international at the end of the season. Manchester City are keen to get him immediately. Now, a lot of people were talking about when we beat Palace the other week in the Cup. Gahey didn't celebrate the equalising goal. He was having a laugh after the game with Saka and Madueke and Eze. Arteta said something in his ear. Everyone was like, oh, he's coming to Arsenal. Now, Gahey, let's just get things in perspective here, right? I rate him as a player, by the way. Crystal Palace captain, mid-20s, knows the league. He's improved massively since being at Palace. And he's a free agent, people, at the end of the season. It's an absolute no-brainer, by the way. However, let's be real. I don't see why he would come to Arsenal. And I don't mean that in the sense of, obviously, we're the top team in the country right now. Of course, Arsenal are a club that you would join. If I'm Mark Gahey, I'm looking at it going, well, they've got Gabriel and Saliba. So what are you gaining from coming to Arsenal? You're not getting in the Arsenal team. He ain't better than none of them. But stranger things have happened, people. Sometimes, it looks like he gets on very well with the Arsenal players. He can stay in London. He's a religious man himself. He's spoken about his faith a lot. Madueke said in the interview that there's a very good group of Arsenal players. I don't know. Maybe he looks at it and thinks, I want to stay in London. They're the best team in the country. Who knows? Maybe he's a boyhood Arsenal fan. Maybe he thinks he's better than one of our two centre-backs. At the end of the day, players are arrogant creatures. He might look at it and go, I can get one of those two out of the team. For me, it would be a fantastic signing, by the way, on a free. I'm thinking in my head, you've got Gabriel, you've got Saliba, you've got Mosquera, Nkapie's on loan. Now, Nkapie is an option, but apparently if Nkapie plays so many games, it becomes an obligation. I suppose you could look at it like this. Nkapie and Calafiori become the two left-backs. They can play centre-back, but they are the two left-backs. Ben White can play right-back with Timber. That's your two right-backs. You then look at your centre-backs maybe and go, Saliba, Gabriel, Mosquera, Gahey, that's your four. Listen, if Berta gets that deal done, incredible business. Incredible. But I think that would be a fantastic signing. Brilliant player. Absolutely brilliant player. Improved massively. A year ago, Newcastle had a £60 million bid turned down for him. If you get him on a free, the squad gets even stronger. You've got to have English players in your squad as well. It's a no-brainer. Now, I've read the whole story. Manchester City want to sign him now. They've got an injury crisis. Ruben Diaz is out for 6 weeks. And Vardiol is out for 3 to 4 months. Big up my bro Akeem in the chat as well. And I agree with you, bro. You move Skelly into midfield. Then Nkapie and Calafiori are two left-backs. And then your centre-backs, you've got your four. It would be an unbelievable signing. Big up Sheldon as well. Can I give me a shout out for my birthday? Bless up to you, bro, on your birthday, man. I hope you have a great time. I was thinking initially, I wonder if Arsenal would find a way out of the Nkapie deal. Instead of paying 45 million for Nkapie, do you get Gahey on a free? But I actually think Nkapie will sign for us as well. It would be a great deal. I'm just not sure he'd get game time, but who knows? He's younger than Gabriel, so maybe he would join. The interesting thing is, apparently Palace want 35 million to allow him to go now. Now, would Man City pay 35 million for a player whose contract's up in 4 months? But they are a little bit desperate at the moment, so he might end up at City. If he doesn't go City this month, I think we'd have a chance of getting him. But I think it's one, obviously, that we'll have to wait until the summer. But just interesting. And apparently Arsenal have a very good relationship with Palace. However, it's now a free agent deal. So Palace are sort of, they've got nothing to do with the deal. It's direct Arsenal to Mark Gahey. So what do you guys think? Would you sign him? Personally, if you can get him, it's a no-brainer. But whether we can will be a different matter. Listen, let's have a bit of a laugh before it all gets serious during the game, which it obviously is going to get serious when this game kicks off because we're desperate for a win. Let's talk about Thomas Frank. I think Expressions calls him Thomas the Frank Engine. Thomas Frank is a gooner, was trending on social media. And even though he's the Tottenham manager, and I should really despise him, part of me thinks he doesn't even like Tottenham, but, you know, it is what it is. So Thomas Frank did this last night. When I saw it, I was like, nah, that's AI, man. Then all the reporters were like, no, it's not AI, mate. There's video evidence. So I'm like, Thomas Frank is at the Bournemouth-Tottenham game drinking a coffee out of an Arsenal cup. So I'm like, how has this even worked out? So apparently, Arsenal left a load of coffee cups wrapped up in the away changing room from the game against Bournemouth. He obviously wanted a coffee. There's a big Arsenal badge on the side of it. According to him, he never saw it. Listen, I know what you wanted to do, Thomas Frank. You wanted to know what greatness felt like. You said, I'm stuck in this absolute dump of a toilet. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. You know, you'd have rather been at Brentford. Brentford are above Tottenham in the league. You actually downgraded, leaving Brentford, going to Tottenham. He said, I know I shouldn't, but you know what? I want to know what it feels like to be part of Arsenal. So I'm going to drink out of the Arsenal coffee cup. I respect it. Well done, Thomas Frank. You're in Tottenham prison. I actually think you're a pretty good manager. But you know what? That's what Tottenham do to managers. People said Mourinho, Conte, all these guys flopped. No, it's the Tottenham effect, my friend. It is the Tottenham effect. So, yeah, we're supporting you. And I think he'll get sacked soon anyway. And I can just tell in his interview, it's like he doesn't, I don't think he likes it there. I honestly don't think he does. I saw his interview. I was like, you want them to sack you, don't you? You're going to do that. You're going to do the Amorim interview soon and just get yourself the sack. So big him up, man. Big him up. Tottenham fans were fuming, by the way. You should have seen the comments that they were putting. Sack him tonight. How did he not see the Arsenal badge on the side of it? All of that stuff. And there's loads of pictures going around on socials as well that are trolling him even more. There's one of Robbie interviewing him. They've put him in a picture where it was Ty being interviewed. I thought this one was funny as well. Thomas Frank at Christmas. Oh, I didn't realise it had an Arsenal badge on it. I mean, listen, Tottenham, man, those guys, man, you couldn't make this stuff up, could you? You could not make this stuff up. The Tottenham manager's drinking out of an Arsenal mug. And then, yeah, apparently on Christmas Day, this was Thomas Frank. But, yeah, he definitely doesn't know it. He doesn't know that it had Arsenal badges on it. It doesn't. It doesn't. I thought I'd get all this out of the way first before the game starts, because then I'll get really serious and slightly anxious. So, yeah. Brilliant, brilliant stuff, people. Tottenham fans are absolutely fuming. But yeah, I think he'll get the sack soon. Apparently, if they lose to Villa in the FA Cup this weekend, he could be gone. So that could be the end of him. And hopefully they do get beat, to be honest, as well. So yeah, big up to everyone locked in. Over 4,000 of you tuned in already. Looking forward to the game today. MJ, my favorite two ops. No, oh, bro, that's bad, man. That's too much. You can't wish injuries free. No. You're getting a timeout for that. You're going too far this time, man. You're going too far. We can't be wishing serious injuries on players, man. That's mental. Come on, man. Well, go on. C will be a tight one. 2-1 Arsenal. Big up 8-7. I went for 3-1 Arsenal. I went for 3-1. Pierre said, big up Big C in the community and Cruz. Hope Cruz is close to 100% fit. Big up, bro. He's actually training tonight. He's been training for a little while. So he's close to a return to the game. So I appreciate the well wishes. Let's get maximum points to 8 points ahead. Take it one game at a time, yeah? Rich said next 3 games, Liverpool, Forest and United are key to the Premier League win. I agree. Edu went for Willian instead of Szoboszlai, says Rich. I saw that. They're always difficult, those ones, because as much as I don't rate Edu at all, I think they said Szoboszlai was like 19 at the time. We don't really know. I don't know. How good was he at 19? How good was he at 19 years of age, you know? So it's always tough. But I do rate Szoboszlai. That is one player, I'll be honest, that I do look at in this Liverpool team and think he's a good player, man. You know what I mean? If you could get him, but obviously he's at Liverpool, he's won the league. You ain't gonna get him, you know. I think we need to send out a statement tonight. If you offered me a 2-1 win to Arsenal now, I'll take it. Do you know what I mean? I'll take it all day long just to get the W. But we're the only Premier League game tonight. The eyes of the world will be watching. I want to see Arsenal batter them. Now it's Liverpool, and I want to make it abundantly clear that I still think this is a very hard game of football. I've seen some people on like, yeah, we're going to smoke them, this, that, that. No, it's a tough game. This is still Alisson, Van Dijk, Kanate, Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai. You know, this is still a number of quality players. You know, no matter what we think about their team at the moment, their midfield 3 is very, very good. It's not performing very good, but Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, in my opinion, is a top midfield. It's whether they turn up or not, you know. Their front line is decimated. You know, let's be real, it would probably be Salah, Gakpo, and Isak or Ekatike, but it's still not going to be easy. They're 9 games unbeaten. They haven't lost in 9. I know they've drawn about 4 of them, and they are shaky in defence, but you just know Liverpool, it's never going to be an easy game of football. No matter how much we're in better form than them, it's still going to be a tough game. This is a huge game of football for Arsenal, by the way. Huge game. People have to turn up. People have to turn up. You know, I always say it's like, sometimes it's when everyone's watching. Everyone's watching tonight. City have had 3 draws in a row. You're now looking at it going, can you deal with the pressure? This is where you need calmness. They need to stay calm tonight. And we need to see leaders. There's been a lot of interviews. Declan Rice did an interview with Jamie Redknapp. I listened to that. Arteta had an interview. I listened to that. I like the fact they're all talking about trophies. Saliba did an interview. They said, what's your biggest moment at Arsenal? He said, I haven't had my biggest moment yet. It will be when we win a trophy at the end of the season. I went, you know what? That's the answer I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. And when I say this all the time, Arsenal have to win trophies for this to be considered a great team. Arteta has to win trophies for him to be considered a top manager. When I say things like that, a lot of the Arteta fans and people online, they go crazy. But then Arteta says it in an interview himself. I need to win trophies. Saliba said, I need to win trophies. Declan Rice said, I'm embracing the opportunity of winning the league title. Embrace it. Enjoy it. That's what we need to do. I've said this before. If Arteta wins the Premier League this season, he will become a top manager straight away. Because even though I think he's underachieved in the 6 years at the club, I think he should have won multiple trophies. If you finish second 3 times, you should at least be chipping away at an FA Cup, another League Cup, whatever. But I still have to respect the fact, if you win a league title at Arsenal in your first job, somebody stated that the other day in the stream, not many managers win a league title in their first job. So I will have massive respect for him if he does it. You know, I will. And I think we can win more. Mo said, please can you help shout out my gaming channel, Mo Olawellis TV, Gaming with Mo 93. Big up, go and support. Big up to you. And good luck with your channel, bro. Big up to all of you locked in. And listen, this is the calm before the storm, people. I can't lie. I feel very calm right now. Probably because I've turned off. Oh, my days. I just saw Valverde's goal, by the way, because I turned over after the goal. Absolute rocket. I'm currently watching Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid, so I'm not thinking too much about the Arsenal game. When I turn over and we start watching the build-up, the nerves will kick in. Definitely will kick in. Apparently, Arsenal are going to have a new tifo. And oh my days, what a miss by Rodrigo! He just sent that defender to the shops. Should have scored as well with his left foot. Rodrigo's a baller, man. Absolutely, he just destroyed that defender. I don't know how he missed. Right, let's focus on this. Couple of things to talk about. Then we're just going to be full steam ahead. For those of you who were tuned in, I did a watch along last night on AFTV with Cecil, Lee, and Robbie. Lee and Robbie joined later on. It wasn't supposed to be a watch along because that's why I said on here I'm not going to do a watch along, but there wasn't a lot to talk about, so we said we'll just do a watch along. And it was a brilliant watch along, great vibes. You know, Cecil was ringing KG and Expressions and Matisse. Obviously, a lot of those guys had bad results last night, and obviously City drew again. And I always say take it one game at a time, right? I do, because Arsenal make it very difficult for me to look beyond one game and get too excited. However, come on, like, let's be honest, people. If it ain't now, then when is it gonna be? Let's start having that conversation. If it isn't now, when is it going to be? You've got to win the league this season, Arsenal. I'm not saying that to create unnecessary pressure. I'm not saying that to demand something that they're not capable of. This Manchester City team is flaky. It's flimsy. Their defense is weak. Going forward, there's still quality. Still bags of quality there, and they'll hurt teams and they'll score a lot of goals. But defensively, they're a mess. Brighton should have scored 3 goals. Miss of the season last night. 4 yards out, the brother put it wide. Was it Rutter who missed it? We got to win the league. I'm not hearing nothing else. We have got to win the title this season. City are going to drop more points, by the way. We'll be doing a watch along for that Man United game, because I think United might get something against them as well at Old Trafford. That's their next league game. I'm telling you now, we got to win this league. You know, and I know I'm not going to look too far ahead, but if we win tonight, 8 points, let's just say they drew at Old Trafford and we beat Forest, that's 10 points. I'm not sure they'd come back from that, to be honest, with the way they're playing. But obviously, there's a lot of ifs, buts, and maybes. We got to win tonight first before we start getting carried away. You draw tonight, and all of a sudden, pressure's back on. So, but another great result, man. You know, it's one of them. But yeah, well done to Brighton. Mitoma, great goal. Elton said, stressed, all going too well for us. Is it PTSD? I know, I hear you. I don't know about anybody else, right? And this comment reminds me of it. I find it very difficult. I find it very difficult to enjoy Arsenal doing well. And some of you might think that sounds crazy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the history. Even though we're top of the league, top of the Champions League, in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, I'm not enjoying the season. And some of you might think, that sounds crazy. I don't even understand that. I can't enjoy it. I won't enjoy this season until the final whistle goes in the game when we win the title. Until that moment happens, I don't think I'm going to enjoy this season. I'll enjoy moments in games. We score a winning goal. I'll enjoy that part of the game. But collectively, it's like being on a roller coaster and you're nervous being on it, but you've got to act brave, you know, because you're with your girlfriend and that. Oh, you're afraid of heights? No, man, I love it. Yeah, this is the highest roller coaster in Europe. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I love heights. You're hanging on to it the whole time. Oh, you enjoying it? Yeah, I love it. Love it. That's how I am with Arsenal. Honestly, people. I'm not enjoying the season at all. I want it to finish. But I'll enjoy it if we win the league. I'll really enjoy it. But even though we're top, I feel like I'm just hanging on. I can't wait for it to finish. It's the trauma. We've been through too much. Mentally, they've abused us as a club. It's madness. Shamak's greasy head, Chesney smoking, Bentner missing, Sonogo, Van Persie and Sanchez to United. How much suffering are we supposed to go through? So when we win this league, I'll be dining out on that for years. But we need a star above the badge as well. Listen, I'll enjoy moments. I will. But collectively, it's difficult to really relax. I never feel relaxed. As Valiant said, Blue Sharks can circle all they want, but they are out of their depth. Today is the day. The Red Vipers, we've already sunk our teeth 5 points deep. I always said I need us to be double figures away before I feel comfortable. I want 10 points, because that's 4 games. And I don't think they'd come back from that, if I'm being totally honest. Now, MJ's going crazy. MJ, man, I don't know what's going on. I know you drew to Burnley, bro, but these comments are crazy. You know what I mean? You're talking about, you're saying crazy things there, bro. I'll be real. Julio said he's 15. He's not seen Arsenal win anything apart from an FA Cup. I'm a silent watcher, though. Yeah, I know. Man's always onto me about cutting my hair and that. Big up, though, bro. Hope you're well. And Elton said, we have 0 excuses. Pool are ish. United dead. City definitely not the Centurions. Chelsea average. All our players are back. I know, but City are still decent. You know what I mean? If Haaland gets 35 goals, sometimes that can win you a league by itself. This is our make or break game. I think the next 3. I think Liverpool tonight. I think Forest away is a tough game with Deitch. And then Man United with Ollie. And I think they'll be playing 4 at the back and they'll be a bit more expansive, I think if you win those next 3, we're in an unbelievable position. But we got to enjoy it. I'm going to turn over in a minute, actually. Oh, my days. Real Madrid, Sorloth just missed from 6 yards out. Unk settings. Big up all the 80s guys, man. Big up all the 80s babies, man. And the 90s babies, you know what I mean? BlackBerry Messenger and LimeWire and all of that good stuff, All of that good stuff. Right, what else we got before we sort of focus mainly on the game? I want to see this Tifo when it comes out as well. Mikel Arteta has been nominated for Manager of the Month. Arteta, Guardiola, Emery, and Daniel Farker have all been nominated for Manager of the Month. I honestly don't even care about these awards. I want him to win Manager of the Season. Then that tells me he's done an unbelievable job. 5 wins out of 5. Was that the whole of December, though? There might be a crossover there of December and January. So I'm not sure, actually, of our form in December. But, yeah, I don't care about that. Yo, big up the 60s, the 70s, whatever era. As long as you're here, then you're good. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're here, you're good. Big up to everyone locked. Broke the neck settings. Broke the neck. Big up Kev, man. Kev, I hope you're watching, man. You'd be loving this. Genuinely. He would be loving this. He used to say we got to go through some pain. So I hope I hope the pain is going to lead to greatness this season. We deserve it, man. Come on. Leeds have done really well, by the way. Leeds are having a very good season. People might think, very good season. They're 5th from bottom. No, I genuinely thought Leeds would get relegated. And currently, they're 8 points clear of West Ham. They've only lost 1 in their last 5. And he's making Calvert-Lewin look like a very good striker. It isn't football crazy at the moment, right? And this is where the confusion is for me. When we were signing Gyökeres, I'll be totally honest with you, right? I never thought, yeah, Claude would be loving this as well, man. It's time to go. And rest in peace, Kev, the legend, of course, man. Salman, we can see your comments, bro. You look at players like Calvert-Lewin, he's banging goals in. You look at players like Chris Wood last season got like nearly 20 goals. I think he might have even got 20 goals. You look at players like Wissa, you look at Thiago, what he's doing at the moment. I think he's got 16 league goals in January. Highest scoring Brazilian in Premier League history. And we're in January. That brother's going to score, he'll probably get 30 goals. And the thing is, I actually don't know if he's that good. I watch him and I go, is this Igor Thiago that good? I can't work it out. Like, don't get me wrong, he's got amazing composure in front of goal. But I always refer to Michael Ricketts. If you know, you know, back in the day. Michael Ricketts had this unbelievable season at Bolton where he scored about 23 goals. He was in the England squad. Big clubs were trying to sign him. The next season, he got about 5 goals and he just disappeared off the face of the earth. And I don't know if Igor Thiago's having a Michael Ricketts season, or is he genuinely a top baller that somebody big needs to go and sign? It's very difficult to tell off one season. I watch him and I'm like, he hasn't got anything about his game that stands out. He's not that quick. He's not very skillful. His touch isn't amazing, but he's got mad composure in front of goal. Michu was actually a sick baller, though. Remember, he used to do that to Swansea back in the day were heritage. You had Michu, you had Wilfred Bonney, you had Bafétimbi Gomez doing the Tiger celebration. There was some heritage there, man. Swansea back in the day, but yeah, I just don't know. I don't know with him. If somebody said to me now, like, do you think Arsenal should buy Igor Thiago? I'd probably go, I don't think I would. But yeah, he might score 30 league goals, and you go, well, you can't ignore a player who scores that many goals, but I just don't know with him. Mason Greenwood has scored for 1-1. Yeah, they're playing PSG. I think that kicked off earlier. Is Aubameyang playing? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, Dyer, Williams, De Guzman, yeah. They had good players, Swansea, man. Oh, bro, you know what? I actually mentioned that last night. Big up to Buenos Aires Guna. This guy, Wilson, at Fulham, he's one of them. Oh, Atletico should have scored. He's one of them players that we don't really talk about. But, you know, because Fulham, I don't really watch Fulham that much. But every time I watch Fulham, I just see this guy, Wilson, scoring bangers. I think he left Liverpool and then went to Fulham, and he's on fire. His goal last night was brilliant as well. Absolute baller. I don't know if he's that good overall. Again, I don't watch enough of him. But he's every time I watch Fulham highlights, I just see Wilson scoring bangers. You know what, Adam? I actually played against Lee Trundle. He was at Bristol City, and I say it to this day, he is one of the best players I've ever played against. Obviously, I haven't played against a wealth of Premier League ballers or anything. But if you know your football and you know like the Championship and that sort of level in the in England, sorry, Lee Trundle is like one of those streets won't forget players, but in like the lower leagues. Like I remember the ball came to him, and he was in like the centre circle. Somebody chipped the ball into him. He chested it down, right, and let the ball bounce. He was left-footed, and he just volleyed it and tried to lob the goalkeeper, and it clipped the top of the bar, and I went over. And I remember I was a young player at the time, and I heard their manager shouting at him because he obviously wasn't happy with him shooting, but it clipped the top of the bar. And he just wasn't bothered. He like flung his hands up like, shut up, man. And the next time the ball came to him, he just tried to nutmeg this guy. And he megged him. And I thought, this guy just doesn't care. He's playing like he's in the playground. He was a hell of a player. And as I say, man, we don't see enough players like that nowadays. You know, those players it's coached out of them. You wouldn't be allowed to do that. You need to create your own merch around Oh My Days and Shameless. Thanks for the great shows. Big up Simon Farrow. I am going to try and get some merch going. Do you know what it is with merch? I've seen a lot of channels bring merch out before, and they don't do well if I just bring out merch and just slap Curtis Shaw TV on it. I don't think it's going to do that well. I think it's got to have some style. I want to do something different. I've got an idea of what I want to do. I'm not going to share it because other people might take it. And it is in motion. Because I know you guys always think, oh my God, no NBA channel, no merch. But I also realize that timing is everything. And in an Arsenal potential title winning season, that would be the best time to launch merch and do a lot of things, launch the second channel back. We're going to get there. Trust me. I believe you will have NBA streams before the end of this NBA season on that other channel. I'm in the process of trying to get that channel launched and relaunched. And big up Dud Pistachio, hit me up. Yeah, I know you have some designs, so I will reach out. I said everything needs to come from within the community. So we will be there, people. The mugs as well. We'll throw some mugs out if people want them. But I've seen channels before just put the name of their channel on the front of their merch, and you're like, that don't look great. You know, I actually want to give you something in terms of a design that looks better. You know, Lee Trundle still plays football at Trefellin. Yeah, he must be in his 40s. I think he actually follows me on Twitter or Insta, one of them. I spoke to him a few times. Hell of a player. Second channel's on the way, man. NBA playoffs and that. We'll be there, people. We will be there. We'll just do some reaction stuff on there as well. For anybody that likes Beast games, Mr. Beast, that starts again tonight, and he said that he's taken the copyright off it so people can react. I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but I want to do, like, for example, when Drake and Kendrick were dissing each other, I should have done reaction videos to that. We'll do things like that on the other channel, slightly different, because this is predominantly Arsenal. If we won it, when would the parade happen? Usually, so if the last game of the season's on like the Saturday or Sunday, the parade would probably be on the Monday. So just bear that in mind, people, if you're thinking about coming to England, or if you're in a different part of the world. I'm sure those flights will be very expensive. Although saying that, you probably wouldn't be that expensive, because how many people would be flying over? So, but just bear that in mind if you're planning. Apparently, Aubameyang scored for Marseille. Guy's still a baller, man. Guy is still a baller. 2-1 to Marseille. Oh no, he hasn't. Pacho own goal. It's been, maybe that was the one that you. But yeah, unless we get. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Cause the FA Cup finals afterwards. So that could change it. Why was me said, Big C, don't get me wrong. Do you support Arsenal because of trophies or as a club? You love the club regardless. No, I love the club regardless. Like, you sign a lifetime contract, bro. Let's be honest. No matter what anybody thinks, if you're a proper football fan, without knowing it, you sign a lifetime contract. You know, I had times before I had this channel where I was genuinely disconnecting from Arsenal. Mustafi and all of that. I didn't even want to watch that. But I might be moaning about it all week, rubbish, this, that, the other. But then when the game turns up, I was still watching it. You know, we're all tied in. You know, that's the reality. You know, I didn't support Arsenal because of trophies. Don't get me wrong, it helps. It helps when the team you like is good, but like I said, my dad's not an Arsenal fan. I don't even have a family connection to Arsenal. I say this all the time. You know, I'm not like, oh, generational Arsenal and we've all been Arsenal. My dad's a Liverpool fan. You know, my first games that I went to were Nottingham Forest games because I was a little kid and Nottingham Forest was 10 minutes down the road and they were in the Premier League. So first games I was watching was Stan Collymore and Brian Roy and Scott Gemmell, and I was watching players like that just to get an understanding of football. I was like 3 years old. I didn't have a clue what was going on. As soon as I got old enough and I was watching Match of the Day, I was like, there's something about this team that I love. I like the kit. I like the stadium. I like the way it was close to the pitch. You know, my dad was putting on Liverpool videos. Liverpool, Liverpool. John Barnes on the back of the shirt. Robbie Fowler. And I was like, yeah, they're good, you know. I can't lie. They are good, but I like this Arsenal. And then Ian Wright's doing all this with a gold tooth. I said, no, I'm done. That's my club right there. That's my club. You know, and that's tough because, let's be honest, most of you out there, if you have a kid, you're going to put your kid in an Arsenal shirt and try and make them support the club that you support. And no, all that support your locals nonsense, bro. Oh, you're from Nottingham, you should be a fan. Bun that. Football's worldwide, man. You support the team you connect with. It's as simple as that. Richard said, not that quick, not very skillful. Touch isn't amazing. Thought you were talking about. Man's going for Yok. Come on, Gyökeres, please score tonight, man. How much defending of you can we do? At least put in a good performance. Shoulder barge Van Dijk to the floor. Do something. Trundle had 5-star skills as a bronze player. Baller, bro. Anthony Fitz, I want a statement win. Gyökeres brace. Keep up the good work. I'll be happy if he scores 1. I'll even take a penalty. Just anything. But, you know, big up to you, Anthony, man. Forever Gunner said, I want us to win the league, reach the Champions League final and win the FA and Carabao Cup for Rice to win the Ballon d'Or. I'll be especially supporting England for Rice to win the Ballon. Well, you haven't asked for much. You basically want the quad. But listen, we should be winning. I think we can win more than 1 trophy. Iron said, Curtis, Kreutz merch, I'm all for it. You know, once one of you sets people off, you lot can't control yourself, can you? It's outrageous. Rich said Rice v McAllister, Saka v Kirkes. I think Saka will destroy Kirkes, I'll be honest. I hope he does, but he destroyed Robertson last season. Richard said, merch idea, shirt that velcros up at the front so we can do a Curtis Shaw special against Newcastle. Red stripe mugs and Odegaard branded tissues. Oh my, yo, that would be crazy, wouldn't it? I can't lie. That would be crazy. Odegaard tissues. Snottergaard, we'll call it. Oh my, that would actually be wild. I'm not sure how he'd take it when he sees it on the tour and stuff. Too Many Chiefs has become a member. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Benjamin, who said, Curtis, thoughts on White with England? Steve Holland gave him a chance to express discontent. No game time. Missing family at the World Cup 2022. In life, we must do things we don't want to. He said to Tuchel, I'm available now, but can't get anywhere near. Let's be honest, Benjamin, and we have to be honest on this channel. Ben White is not good enough to get in the England squad at the moment. If we're being totally honest, he ain't better than Reece James, and he ain't better than Trent. And at the moment, Tuchel said he ain't going to pick Lewis Skelly if he's not playing. So he's not going to pick Ben White if he's not playing. He's going to even pick Livramento and players like that. So when he had an opportunity to get in the squad, he said, I didn't, he went home. Now the squad's got more difficult. He said he's available. Well, it doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. He was starting every week for Arsenal, so that was your chance to play for England. We've heard Ben White say things like, he doesn't watch football and he's not. So to him, being at a European Championships or a World Cup and not playing, he probably can't deal with that. He probably thinks, what's the point me being it? So I feel for him, but it's football, isn't it? It's football. Coolio said, I want to say sorry. Hey, big up, man. Don't worry, Coolio, man. Big up yourself. Mohammed said, big up to everyone. With Man City dropping points, are we convinced yet we're winning the league? I think we need more points before we feel comfortable. I want to see 10 or 11 points. Then I might start thinking, we can do this. 8 points, because 8 points, even if we win, 8 points, 22-23 was 8 points. So that still doesn't give me the full confidence, even though I get it. This Man City is not the same as that Man City, and I think this Arsenal is better than that Arsenal. Big up, C. Would you shed a tear if we go on and win the title? I don't think I would cry, but I think I would be. It would just be a magical moment. For me, I'll be honest, it's more. It would be more for my kids. To be honest, it would be to share that moment with them is what would make it so special, and the community, of course. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's not even as much for myself. I've seen Arsenal win the league before. Obviously, this time it's more of an adult. I was, probably a teenager when we last won it. So it would still be special for me and special for you guys. But for me, to be able to take my kids to that parade and say, look, Arsenal are the best team in this country, it would be crazy. I actually don't know how I would feel. Who knows? Who knows? I might just break down. Oh my days. Who knows? Now we'll be celebrating. Yeah, Thomas Frank will be at the parade, man, in his Arsenal pajamas, drinking out of his Arsenal mug. Corvelli said, Corvelli 88, Gyökeres brace tonight, Big C, up the Gunners. Please, man, I want it. We need that celebration tonight, man. Big up Arian, joining the stream after a long time, and damn, fine trim, big man. People still can't believe, oh my days, you cut your hair. I can't lie, yeah. You know, some mornings I'm waking up and I still think I've got cane rows. So when you've got like long hair, cane rows and that, you wake up, the first thing you do is see if as the do-rag survived the night. Because sometimes the do-rag, you're moving in the night, the do-rag slipped off. You know what I mean? And now you realize your hair's a mess and you're fuming. Now I wake up, I'm like, is the do-rag on? I'm like, I don't need to sleep with a do-rag. Little comb of the hair, little spray, and I'm out. I'm enjoying it, man. Big up Fitzjoseph, the legend. I cried in 89, a moment never to be repeated. Michael Thomas, man. Michael Thomas. Unbelievable. PSG have equalised. 95th minute, Ramos. Oh, man. They're not even top of the league, PSG. I think Lens are top. Oh, this is a cup game anyway. This is a cup game, so not the same. Tashik said, big up C. My Carolina Panthers play Stan's Rams in the playoffs on Saturday. We barely beat them in the regular season. Can we do it again? I kind of hope you do, to be honest. You know, Stan still annoys me. And big up to you, he's gifted a membership to the community as well. Big C, is the team lineup out yet? Abdullah, bro, bro, you must know the procedure by now, brother. The game kicks off in 5 minutes. The team is, well, there. Both sides. Arsenal, this side. It's there, bro. It's right there, Abdullah. You know the drill. Teams are out, bro. Raya, Timber, Nkapie, Saliba, Gabriel, Zubamendi, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, Victor Gyökeres leads the line, people. Right, it's about to get serious. Here we go. The light show is about to go off. Arsenal have got a massive light show and a tifo. We're about to get into it. I've turned off the Real Madrid game. Let's get serious. Big up Gunnar Mutley, man. Big up Curtis in the C-Unit community. 3-1. I went for 3-1. Trace of the Golden yesterday FTV stream was fire. Yeah, it was a great vibe, man. I'm not ruling out Villa, but I'm just predicting I don't think they're going to win the league. But I can't write them off. Alfred, I told a friend Arteta would be a legend if he wins the league this year. They said I'm crazy. Wenger won 3 in 20. Arteta 1 in 6. Is at a 3 in 13 pace. Yeah, that's interesting, Alfred. I hear that. For me, if he people might think this is crazy. If Arteta wins the league, I suppose you've got to give him that, you know, that he's in the modern generation. It's crazy. It would be legendary if we win the league. Here we go, people. The players are on the pitch. Come on, Arsenal, man. Fireworks. Banners. That stadium better be rocking tonight. It better be rocking. I didn't even see a tifo then. Did you guys see a tifo? I never saw one. Maybe it's going to be just before kickoff. I think it's usually they hold it up just before kickoff. I tell you what, if you're in that stadium tonight, man, enjoy it. Even though it will be, I mean, it's freezing. It's raining. They're predicting snow. It's a cold night. Apparently Thomas Frank's one of the ball boys. Come on, Arsenal. It's about to get serious. Yeah, I'm a little nervous as well, you know. Just got that feeling in my tummy, guys. I have that feeling in my tummy, guys. I am nervous, guys. Come on, Arsenal. Let's do this. Sky ignored the fireworks. Did they show the tifo? I actually didn't see it. I think it will be up as North London Forever's playing. Bring your boots, bring your pads. I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. Vamos, Arsenal, la puta madre! Let's go, vamos! Come on. The fire in your belly, guys. Oh, guys. More than a 9, guys. More than a 9. We got to do this. This is a moment, people. I'm telling you now, this is a moment in our season. In this title race, this is a moment. This needs to be 3-point collecting. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm nervous, but excited at the same time. You know there's always moments in a title race where you go, that win is going to give you a chance. You know, all of that. This is one of those nights. A win tonight will give us a huge boost. 3 draws in a row for Manchester City. And if we win tonight, that means we've won all 3 times that they have drawn. So this is absolutely massive. You know, listen, I'm sitting here saying I hope we make a statement and go and smash them. The reality of the situation is the result's bigger than the performance. Maybe they've abandoned the TIFO because of the weather. I'm genuinely not exaggerating. If you're in the UK, you get it. It has been hammering down with rain. I think it's even predicted to snow. Maybe they've decided not to do it. I want to see maturity from this team. I always used to say when Man City won the league, they turn into robots. They look like nothing affects them. They just win and win and win. I want to see Arsenal look almost like robots tonight. You know, I want Arsenal to just go, yo, we're better than you. We're just going to turn you over and keep it moving. But no, it doesn't look like there's any TIFO. Who cares anyway? I ain't here to watch a TIFO. I'm here to watch Arsenal go 3-point collecting. Big up to everyone locked in. People saying it's snowing in the Midlands, Birmingham, Nottingham. Let's get the W. They're singing North London forever. Let's get the likes up, people. We are at 1,100 likes. Amazing pre-game. North London forever has been sung. Get yourself comfortable. We are about to kick off. Liverpool to get us underway. Let's get to the screen, people. We are underway, people. It is Arsenal against Liverpool. Come on! Let's do this. Do not mess up what has been a great week of football so far. Bring your boots, bring your pads, guys. It's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable. Come on. Liverpool in possession. Let's score early, man. Settle the nerves. I am nervous now, by the way. I can't lie. I've been calm today. Timber. Gakpo. Surely that's a foul, ref. He's barged him in the back. Gakpo. I wonder if Gakpo's going to play on the left and they'll play false 9 instead of him up front. If you look at this, guys. Oh, guys. It looks like Gakpo is playing left wing and Wirtz is playing false 9, which is crazy. You think the colours are close? I mean, we got a bit of white on the sleeve. I suppose, really, I thought they were going to play in that green kit they've got. But who cares? Who cares? Just win the game, guys. I don't care about the rain. I don't care about the kits looking close. Just win the game of football. The Emirates is rocking. Emirates is rocking. D said, PTSD is high. I need this win. Oh, bro, we need this win. And Marcinia said he's a new member. Big up to you for becoming a new member. Big up everyone locked in. Arsenal in possession. William Saliba. Do we now have the best centre-back in the Premier League? Have they taken over from Virgil, who has by far been the best centre-back for a number of years? And if so, which one? Some of you might say both of the centre-backs are better than him now. But do we now have the best centre-back in the Premier League? Some of you will say Gabriel, some of you will say Saliba, but I think it's the best partnership in Europe. I know PSG would say Pacho and Marquinhos because they won the champs, but these two are unbelievable. Jeez, Gyökeres, man, overhits the pass, goes out for a throw. Got to do better than that. Sky Sports muted Curtis volume up, even though you're trolling me with the K again, but we'll let it go. Anthony Taylor's the referee. I mean, people always say who the referee is, and I say, well, tell me who the good referee is, because they're all pretty bad. They're all pretty bad, let's be real. I always say don't give the referees a decision to make. It's as simple as that. We haven't had one red card this season in the Prem. Liverpool in possession, hammering down with rain. Kanate clips it forward. This might be one of them nights where you've just got to go direct. Frimpong does well there, although Nkapie defends, goes out for a throw-in down by the Arsenal corner flag. KU not when game G you not. You know what I mean? He used to go mad, didn't he, when he was dissing 50 all the time. But yeah, man. Odegaard, yeah, dropping it. He always does, don't he, at the start of the game, you know? He always does. Absolutely bucketing down with rain there. If you sit near the front at the Emirates, you get absolutely drenched. If you're about halfway up that first bit, you can avoid a lot of it. But those guys at the front, they will be getting drenched. We haven't hardly touched the ball yet. We're only 3 minutes into the game. Kalina is one of the best refs ever. I mean, he ended up on the front of a Pro Evo game. I've never seen a ref on the front of a computer game, so that shows you how good he was. David Raya in possession for Arsenal in the penalty area. Arteta looks drenched already. I always think with managers, like, just put your hood up. I suppose they got to look tough, aren't they? Like, yo, I'm the leader, man. I'm not allowed to. If I was a manager, I'd have my hood up. I'd have gloves on. I'd say, yo, you think I'm out here to just get drenched? Just to look. But I suppose it's the look, innit? They have to do that. Saliba, ball over the top. That's a good ball. Miscontrolled by Timber. I wonder if the wind and rain is affecting the game, because I don't know how Timber missed that. It looked like Timber should have controlled that, and he's like putting his hand up as if he couldn't judge where it was. Throw into Liverpool down by their own corner flag. This, for me, if I'm the manager tonight, I'm saying shoot on sight. That surface is going to be skiddy, you know, shoot from distance, test the goalkeeper, put pressure on them. Trossard running after Connor Bradley. Bradley wins a throw-in off Trossard in their own half. Slow start. We haven't touched the ball a lot yet. Oh, we mustn't forget it's been raining, guys. We mustn't forget. Maybe it's the ball. These are games these guys have got to turn up in, you know? Odegaard's been playing well recently. It's much better. Do it against this midfield. You know, it's a top midfield you're up against. They're not in good form, but there's still quality. Alisson gives it away. Zubimendi, heavy touch by Trossard. The pass wasn't great. And it goes through to Alisson, who doesn't get punished for the mistake. Having watched the game so far, it feels a little bit tense, but we should know by now Arsenal only tend to turn up for one half. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was 0-0 at half time. We don't seem to be that free-flowing for the whole 90 minutes. It's just one of them. Imagine Anthony Taylor on the FIFA cover. It just never happened, would it? Saliba clears. Liverpool have started the better. They've got a throw-in the Arsenal half. We haven't really settled yet. They're only 6 minutes gone. You're right. We can't let Szoboszlai shoot. He's got a rocket, as we saw in that first game. They've played through us quite easily there. Kirkes going forward. Poor pass. Throw into Arsenal. I can't believe Liverpool are playing Florian Wirtz false 9. Everybody thought Wirtz was on the left. Gakpo was up front. Gakpo's actually playing left wing, and Wirtz is playing false 9. I mean, come on. We should be handling that. But they have got threats. Konate and Van Dijk are massive from set pieces. Like you said, Szoboszlai's got a good shot. Gakpo has got goals in him sometimes. Lack of movement at the moment for Arsenal. We're in that sort. I know, listen, it's early. We're building into the game. Saliba over the top, overhits it, goes through to the goalkeeper. I don't mind him looking for Gyökeres there. The problem is the pitch is so wet. If you try and ping a long ball and it bounces, it's just going to go away. You ain't going to get it. PSG beat Marseille on penalties. That's a shame for Oba. They drew 2-2 in the game. 7 minutes gone. Slow start. Yeah, a lot of people were saying, is the game going to get called off? But I think the pitch would have been covered for most of today until the players came out to warm up. So I don't think it's heavy enough to get the game called off. Atmosphere sounds good. Jasmine's looking for an app to watch the game. Gyökeres looking for Trossard. Comes back to Gyökeres. Be stronger, man. I don't want to see you on the floor too much. Arsenal retain possession. Come on, let's grow into the game now. Gabriel Magalhaes. Look, there's no one to pass to in midfield at the moment. I said this on the weekend. We need Odegaard higher up the pitch. I don't want him getting the ball off the centre-backs too much. Let Zubamendi do that. Here's Trossard. Bradley actually is... he can be got at, but he played well when I saw him against Vinicius earlier in the season. Here's Saka. Gakpo is doubling up straight away. Good ball in by Saka, headed away. Comes back out to Declan Rice. Arsenal starting to gain a bit of momentum. Gabriel finds Rice. Forster's backwards though. So nervous about this game despite how bad Liverpool have been. Yeah, listen, it's still the champions. They're 9 games unbeaten in the Premier League, people. Saliba, lovely ball. Poor cross from Timber. Doesn't wrap his foot around it. Kicks it straight to Alisson. That's a fantastic ball. And he's onside as well, you know. That's where the ball's got to be better. You got to drill that across the 6-yard box. I know he's stretching. Speaking of stretching, he wins the ball back. Zubamendi into Gyökeres. Out to Trossard. Miss-hits the shot. It's cleared up in the air. Liverpool managed to clear it. We don't make nothing from it. Gakpo miss-hits the clearance. Arsenal win the ball back. Nkapia, come on. We're growing into the game. Forced all the way back to David Raya, though. Happy New Year, Big C. Good to be with you live again. Big up Joel, Aussie, Gunner. Hope you're well, bro. Surface, yeah, it's drenched. The weight of the pass has got to be spot on tonight. Anything in the air and it bounces, it's just going to skid away. Probably got to be on the floor. Or they've got to control it straight away. Again, look how far back Odegaard is. Maybe he does this to kind of build his way into the game. Get on the ball, have touches. Yeah, tie settings. We mustn't forget it's been raining, guys. Here's Martin Odegaard. Get forward, man. I think this is how he sort of builds his way into the game. Saka up against Kirkes. Gets to the byline and he wins a corner for Arsenal. Set piece FC, let's go. What I've noticed is as soon as Saka gets the ball, they double up. Midfielder comes across or the left winger drops back. Troy Vibes, hey Curtis, I'm training King from Brooklyn, New York to see Arsenal-Chelsea March the 1st. Where is better to sit? Side of the pitch, corner or back of the goal? I would say the best atmosphere is the North Bank, which is the end that Liverpool are shooting towards now. I like sitting there because we tend to shoot that way second half, but that's just my preference. Saka whips it in, punched away by Alisson. Trossard retains possession, then loses it. He might get a yellow card for that. Poor from Trossard. Wirtz wriggles away from him. He pulls him down. Trossard gets a yellow. When Anthony Taylor's the ref, I'm always nervous when a player gets an early yellow card. Unnecessary, bro. Wirtz ain't even that quick. He ain't going to run away from you there. Just chase him back. He's in his own half. Trossard gets booked. First yellow card of the season. Hopefully Stella or Trossard is not back in action. I think this is a harder game than maybe we expect. I think this will be a harder game than we expected. Because Liverpool look quite organised. They've sort of packed the midfield. We're not able to get on the ball much. So I think that the key is the wingers for us. Trossard and Saka. Get them up against their fullbacks. Gabriel does well there. I heard the crowd shout, man, on Odegaard, man, you're on your heels. On his heels. Look at the lack of recovery as well. Look at Odegaard next to the referee jogging back. Liverpool on the attack. Frimpong. Odegaard, get back. Frimpong crosses it in. Zubamendi clears it. You've got to do better than that. Okay, you can get caught on the ball. Sprint back, bro. Why are you jogging back? It's going to be a hard game, I'm telling you now. I can see how this game is. Liverpool have just... There's a lot of midfielders in there. Wirtz drops in. Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai, it's packed in midfield. They're denying us space. Good tackle there by Zubamendi. You have to move the ball quicker when a team is compact like that. And we always tend to start slow in the first half. It's Saliba. Come on, Arsenal. Timber finds Saka, drive. A little bit of space. Gyökeres, you got to move. Trossard looking for the flick to Gyökeres. He loses it. Don't foul. You're on a yellow. Well done. Wins the ball back. See, that's what Odegaard should have done. Anybody can lose the ball, but work hard and win it back. Yeah, he ran back and won the ball back after losing it. Arsenal win possession back. Let's grow into the game. 14 minutes gone, people. 0-0. We haven't had... No one's really had a chance yet. Turn! Tell him. Give him information there. Give it him back. Here we go. Saliba on the ball. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Over 5,000 of you. Get those likes up, people. It's the biggest game of the season so far for Arsenal. Here's Gabriel Magalhaes into Odegaard. Rolls it in. Given away by Nkapie. Good tackle. Come on. Great tackle by Zubamendi. Timber. Odegaard makes the move. Saka in support. Here's Saka. Not a lot of space out there. He does well. Twist, turns. Does him twice, but doesn't really get away from him. Odegaard on that right-hand side. It's slowed down a little bit. Needs more movement. Needs more movement, and we end up starting again. Big up Dino Shed. Shout out to Big C. I'm from New York. New York! What up, son? Harlem. Brooklyn. Queens. The Bronx. Staten Island. Mobb Deep. Probably one of my favourite rap groups of all time. Rice whips it in. Chance. Back post is headed across. No one's there. Half a chance. Great ball in by Deckers. Come on, Arsenal. We're growing now. Let's go. So that's where I need to see Gyökeres. Oh, Saka's cooked him. Got to the byline. Twisting, turning. Goes again. Saka, unbelievable. Oh, no one's there to tap it home. Great play by Bukayo. Saka gets to the byline. Pulls it back. Misses everyone. So what I told you, it's all about the width. Get the ball wide, guys. Saka's got Kirkes on toast. Give him the ball. Go again. Go again, Bukayo. Oh, he's offside. Unlucky. Unlucky. Love that, Bukayo. Where are our players? Someone should be tapping that in. Cooked Kirkes so easily. I think this is McAllister. See you later as well. Gets to the byline. Oh, Zubamendi falls over, man. I don't know if the ball was behind him. That's a chance, man. Destroyed McAllister. Bro, I'm telling you, there's a little bit of contact there, you know. I think he could have got a penalty out of that, but fair play to him. That's great play, man. Someone's just got to tap that in. It's one of them FIFA goals, innit? You get to the byline, you just cross it, someone just taps it in. I need one of them, man. Someone's got to score that. Jay Condrum said, I'm at the game. Big up, enjoy. Liverpool on the attack. They got bodies in the area. Kirkes whips it in. Ball's bouncing all over the place. Raya manages to collect it. Yeah, I can't lie. Sesko looked good yesterday. Saka up against Van Dijk. You can see the panic already. Look how many Liverpool, but Odegaard's in space. 3 players on him. They're nervous as hell. Saka shoots. Alisson saves it. Tough angle, but he's confident. I don't mind that. Straight away, as soon as he gets the ball, they are sprinting back to double up, treble up on him. He started the game really well, Saka. Somebody should have tapped that in, but unlucky. Really good play. Troy said, I'm traveling, but thanks for the advice. Yeah, I get you, bro. Big up to Troy. Are we going to get Bossard or Drossard tonight? Well, I hope it's Bossard, but Saka's balling. 5 said, I see, can you say hi to his girlfriend, Chantel? Big up Chantel and 5. Well, yeah, I agree. And yeah, I think we can win trophies this year. Big up to you. Big up to you. Gyökeres is jogging. I don't know if he's even moved that much yet, I'll be honest. But he tires out the defenders. Hey, Curtis Skid here from Boston. I enjoy your accent. Yeah, we're working on it. You know what I mean? We're working on it. Nkapie, left-hand side. So it'll be hard for him because Frimpong's very quick. So he ain't going to get much space, you know, to get away from him. Saka, Niger skills. You know what I mean? I want to see some JJ Okocha skills, man. Saliba. Saliba and Gabriel are getting forward. They're most of the time in their half. Saliba's passing's very good, man. Very good. Those in the minority that favoured Sesko over Gyökeres looking good. He had a good game. Great ball. Come on, Timber, man. I need a better delivery. That is better. Oh, flicked away at the back post. Keep that in and play. Well done, Nkapie. I want to see positivity. Trossard. Let's get moving. Trossard does well. Clips it in. It's not a great ball. It's headed away. It's a better cross from Timber, man. Big up Jack, who is a new member. Big up to Jack Benton. Look where Saliba is. Man's on the edge of their penalty area. Odegaard. Gets the ball out wide. We need width. We need width. Here's Zubimendi. Nkapie out wide. Nkapie's not going to run it. Frimpong, is he? Odegaard's ball whipped in. It's not a good cross. It's headed away. The middle of the pitch is so compact. It's forcing us out wide. Oh, Saliba gives it away. It's so compact that we ended up getting the ball out wide and just crossing it. We can't just put hopeful crosses in. It needs to be more, you know, structured and have a shot. Shoot from 25, 30 yards. Great tackle in Nkapie. Trossard wins a throw-in off Connor Bradley. I think we've got to go up another level, I'll be honest. No, he's changed his mind. He's give it to Liverpool. Trossard, you better shut up, bro. I'll be honest. Why is he having a go at the ref like... And he's... Man's throwing the ball down. Seriously, no, he better cool off. You know what these Premier League refs are like? They'll give you a second yellow for that. Throws the ball into the ground. Then barges into the right back, Bradley. And then it looks like he's swearing at the ref. Man's on a yellow card, bro. Tell him relax. We cannot afford to go down to 10 men. Arsenal in possession. I thought there'd be a lot of goals in this, but the way it looks at the moment, it could end up being a like 1-0 or 2-0 or something, or you know, could be quite a low scoring game. I thought both teams would score goals, but Nora said, big up C. He's saying, come on, Liverpool, what are your thoughts on City? City are... I don't think they're in a crisis. Like, I heard Pep speaking, and I thought, he's kind of right. Like, all three of them games they've drawn, they've dominated. It's just, they're missing too many chances. Maybe they're relying on Haaland too much to score. They're not a million miles away. You put Semenyo, you put Ait Nouri, you get Mamouche, keep Rodri fit, John Stones nearly back, get Diaz back. They're a different proposition. You know, we need to sort of get away from City before City potentially get in a stronger situation in a month's time. Here's Trossard up against Bradley. He's done him. He's absolutely cooked him. Pulls it back. No one's there. Cross wasn't amazing, but I like the way he drifted away from him. Throw into Arsenal. Really good work there. Trossard smoked him there. The twists and the turns, man. He's really good at that. We love that. Just don't get sent off. I said it before. I said it again. Our wingers, our wingers, our wingers. The game is so compact in the middle of the pitch. Saka and Trossard are the key. Get the ball out wide to them. The game's too crowded in the middle of the pitch. Saka strong. Odegaard, what are you doing? Give it back to Saka. And he got bullied there off the ball as well. He's having one of them games. Simple ball on to Saka for the 1-2. He doesn't give it to him. I had a feeling Odegaard might struggle tonight because Gravenberch and them, man, are strong. And he don't like these big, strong centre mids. You got to move the ball quicker. Physically, he ain't going to be able to handle it. Bro, honestly, I think Gyökeres touched the ball once. I've never seen a player in my life at Arsenal who finds it so difficult to get involved in the game. Genuinely. I don't know. I don't know what it is. He can't get involved in the game. Liverpool on the attack. Dangerous. Shots blocked. Arsenal managed to win possession back. He just can't get the ball. Genuinely can't get anywhere near it. Something just isn't right when he's playing. I don't get it. He gets nowhere near the ball. I don't know if he's trying to get involved. I think he's just waiting for the ball. I don't know. Let's just see. I think Eze might need to come on today. I do. These are the type of games you need that bit of strength and aggression. Come on. Aye, Liverpool. Look at Gravenberch there. Bullish Trossard. Gravenberch is a baller, man. And Szoboszlai. We got to be careful. Got to be honest. We got to be careful. Frimpong, right-hand side. Rolls it back. Liverpool in possession. We started the game, I would say, average. Average. Saka and Trossard have had good moments. I don't think we've had a shot. No, we had one shot, the Saka shot, but Odegaard is weak. Saka too predictable. Glock 14 isn't a gunman after all, says Dre. Saka started well tonight, though, I'll be honest. Verts, good ball. Liverpool got possession. They're looking for a foul there. They've still got it, Liverpool. I think Gyökeres just needs a chance. If he doesn't, well, Monty, I'll be honest, man. I've defended Gyökeres a lot this season. You guys know that, but even I'm like, come on, you got to give us something to work with. Do you know what I mean? You've got to get involved in the game. Odegaard doesn't show up in the big games. Well, that's my concern with him, but hopefully he does. But at the moment, he's not playing well. Liverpool dominating the ball at the moment. Arsenal not really pressing them that much. Alisson. Connor Bradley. Liverpool played out well there. Oi, Trossard, don't foul him. Frimpong could be in. Saliba gets his body in. Raya. Ball comes out. Raya's off his line. They've hit the crossbar. Comes out to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo's shot is blocked. Oh, my days. Wow. Liverpool have possession again. Edge of the box. Twisting, turning, and we win the ball back. What a let-off for Arsenal. The ball went over the top. Saliba goes to pass the ball back to Raya, but Raya's running off his line. So he's close to him. So as he plays it, Raya just kicks it away. It comes out. He's off his line. Edge of the box. Chips it over him. Hits the crossbar and comes back out. We look nervous. We look nervous. We are not controlling the game in midfield. I promise you the midfield is where the issue is at the moment. Liverpool in possession again. Frimpong, right-hand side. Cuts inside. Delivers. Flicked away for a corner. Wow. This is not good enough, boys. Come on. Come on, man. What is going on? They look better than us. Wow. What a chance. Chips it over him. Hits the crossbar. Even the rebound came out to Gakpo. Timber had to block it. Connor Bradley it was. I thought that was Verts. Connor Bradley it was. Our midfield's not at it. It's not at it whatsoever. They look too comfortable in midfield for me. They're getting on the ball and they're growing into the game. Our midfield, the one thing I would say sometimes about our midfield is we're not great at disrupting the opposition. You know, Odegaard's not going to go and dominate and get the ball off people. Zubimendi can sometimes win the odd tackle. We're not the strongest. Rice is obviously the main one, but You know, Gravenberch and these guys are strong guys, man. This might be another night where the substitutes. At the moment, you'd be looking at maybe Eze and Jesus for Gyökeres and Odegaard if they carry on like this. Come on, Trossard, up against Frimpong. Shows him the ball, loses it easily. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. He's going nowhere. Well done. Throw in. Trossard's got to be careful, you know, I'm telling you. Just little things kicking the ball away and that. He's got to be careful. We look a bit nervous. Anyway, 29 minutes gone, people. Rice shouldn't have done that interview. Yeah, it's 82% possession in the last, what was that, 5 minutes? They look the better team. Trossard's got to be careful. You can't be too emotional, you know? Cannot be too emotional. I spoke about acting like a robot. What City have been very good at over the years. They know how to switch their emotions off, just deal with the game. Anyway, Arsenal have a free kick in swinger. Can we get a set piece? We haven't played well, but who cares? We just need to win. Declan Rice in swinging free kick. We've got 2 players on the edge of the box as well. Get around Alisson. The thing is, you need a good delivery. They got big players. Rice whips it in. He overhits it. That's a poor delivery. Straight into Alisson's hands. 30 minutes gone. I'm saying we have not started well. 0-0, but not a great start to the game. Alisson kicks it out for a throw-in, overhits it. I've got a few concerns with this performance at the moment. One is the lack of power we've got in midfield. 2 is Odegaard. 3 is Gyökeres. And Trossard is very fired up, but you need to stay calm. He actually is playing quite well, but it feels like he can get stupid yellow card, and he's been booked. Gabriel clips it out wide. Saka too strong for Kirkes, and he fouls him. And he looks hurt as well. I hope he's holding on to his ankle there. He's too strong for Kirkes. Way too strong for him. I said it before, people, the wingers. And we did a similar thing against Bournemouth. We could see that Noni Madueke had the better of the Bournemouth left winger. Then we stopped giving the ball to him. We can see that Saka's got the better of Kirkes. Keep giving him the ball. Keep giving him the ball. He's got him. It's too strong, too quick for him. Give him the ball. Kirkes doesn't get a yellow, but probably next time he gets a yellow card. Free kick. Saka's limping. I hope he's all right. Free kick a long way out, but it looks like we're going to cross it. Odegaard in space. Whips it in. Terrible. He's having a stinker, honestly. Every time he's had the ball, soft, weak deliveries. The substitutions are going to be very interesting. Trossard playing too much on the edge. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if he hadn't been booked. I'd be like, you know what? He's fired up, but I've always got that concern. Anthony Taylor as a ref, he loves handing out red cards. And it makes me nervous because Trossard looks angry. Anyway, here's Zubimendi. Our midfielder's got to step up and get on the ball and be brave. Odegaard is scared. I don't know, man. These are games where I think Eze needs to come on. Arsenal in possession. Saliba. Look, he's looking for a pass. He wants a midfielder to come and get the ball. Look, he's asking, who am I supposed to pass the ball to? Odegaard, look, halfway line all the way back to David Raya. I don't think these are the games for him. I hope I'm wrong by the end of it and I'm sitting here going, well, he is. These games are the games that concern me with Odegaard. Zubimendi looking for Saka, overhits it, throwing. Midfield, not good enough. Goes. In fact, it's gone out for a goal kick. Pass the ball, Odegaard. Pass the ball. We are playing like a bagel today, people. Nothing in the middle. Rice, non-existent. Zubimendi, Odegaard, none of them. Gyökeres, he's moved less than the corner flag. Liverpool take the goal kick. Why is Van Dijk taking the goal kick for Alisson? Maybe Alisson's coming back from injury. DM said nerves maybe. Partey's power is missing here. Alfred, how do professional players not have awareness? Saka, stop trying to pick somebody out. Smack the ball across with good pace. Yeah, sometimes you just need it whizzed across the 6-yard box, don't you? Ricky said things went south when Saka said we will win the league in 22-23. We were 8 points ahead. Now Rice has done the same. Throw into Liverpool. 34 minutes gone. They're trying to spoil the party, people. We got to be careful. Yeah, I don't know. Did Saka say that? I don't know if he did. Frimpong, ball over the top. Get up. He's looking for a penalty. Never a pen. Don't even kick the ball out. Don't kick the ball out in Capier. I don't care if he was with him at Leverkusen. Don't kick. Oh, no. Don't kick the ball out, man. No, 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 no. Let the referee do it. Let the ref. Gyökeres, make a run. Make a run. Look at the space. Took too long. Saka. It's got two players up against Kirkes. No support. Come on. Somebody have a shot. Set him. Rice. Trossard. Go on. Up against Connor Bradley. Take him on. Have a shot. Trossard shot blocked. Oh, goes all the way across out for a corner. Listen, it's not our fault. The referee's got to call that. They're actually appealing for a penalty at the other end. It didn't look like a foul, but has the crowd gone quiet? Look, they're having a scrap now. They're saying we should have kicked the ball out, but it's down to the referee. I never understand. They are not happy. Van Dijk, Kanate, they're all good. Don't leave Rice to fight for himself, you know. I want to see all of them in there. Van Dijk's fuming. Say, Verge, you ain't got that aura no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Saliba and them, man, are better than you now. No, I'm not happy with the performance. I'll be honest. I don't think we're playing well. We've hardly actually created a chance. Frimpong is down injured, to be fair, getting treatment. Let's have a look. Was he fouled? What happened to him? Oh, I don't know. What does he stand in Cape? Does he stand on his heel there? Does he go for the ball? Oh, that's a bit clumsy, you know. I'll be honest with you. Yo, I can't lie, man. You got to be careful doing it. I don't know if his foot sort of give way underneath him. And that's why we got away with it. I'm not saying that's a bit clumsy. No VAR check, man. I'm quite happy with that. I'm not saying it's a pen, but it looked like he rolled his ankle a little bit. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I saw another one, another replay. It looked like he might have, like his ankle sort of given as he went for the ball. I don't think it is a foul. If he's genuinely rolled his ankle, I'll be shocked if he's coming back on, and he looks like he is coming back on. So, corner to Arsenal anyway. 37 minutes gone. Quiet first half. I disagree with you, brother. Our problem is Gyökeres. How come you are the main striker of the team? You are playing worse than Nketiah. I hear you. What do you think about Giroud in this team, Homeland? Yeah, he'd score a lot of set pieces. Van Dijk heads away the corner. Is Declan Rice. Come on, man. Step up. Whipped it in. Oh, what a ball, man. This is what... Where's our striker? Saka rolls it back to Odegaard. Saliba whips it in. It's high. Gabby goes up. What a ball from Declan Rice. Nobody there. Saliba goes all the way back to Zubamendi. It's a great ball in. What did Gary Neville just say? Where's your centre forward? The ball across the 6-yard box. Why is our striker not trying to tap that in? Even if he's running towards it and he doesn't reach it. If I'm Rice there, I'm going mad at him. Where is Gyökeres? Right, I'm looking at him now. Edge of the penalty area. Right, are you on the move? Why are you not moving? Look, his movement's dreadful. He's not like, I'm not. Listen, maybe he couldn't have reached that because it was quite a long way in front of him. But he's not even attempting to move. He really isn't attempting to move, honestly. I need no movement. That was so bad, I'm sorry. Even if he can't reach it, I'll go, yo, at least he's on the move there. As a striker, you see the midfielder getting out wide, he's going to cross the ball, mate. Start running. Haaland, anybody would be moving there as a striker. He's literally standing next to their centre-back. Here's Saka. We have got to give him the ball more. Odegaard finds Saliba. 6 minutes till half-time. Can't lie, Havertz would have been there even if he misses. Yeah, he would have. He would have. Listen, I used to say about... I don't rate Havertz, so let me not pretend I rate him. But I used to say every time he plays for Arsenal, he seems to get a big chance. So that means his movement must be good. Marino even gets chances. Jesus. I'll be honest, man. I'm losing faith in Gyökeres. I really am. I'm not even seeing basics. Movement, hold-up play. Then we can say, okay, you can work from there. It's got to do more. Anyway, I want to see him turn and have a shot. Here's Trossard. I think I've spoken before about Arsenal playing at a slow tempo. Now, sometimes when you're playing against teams that aren't as good, it will eventually work when you're playing against a Leeds or a West Ham. Slow tempo, they'll make a mistake, you'll catch them out. We're playing against a good team. What a ball by Saka to Timber. Timber stands it up to the back post. No one's there. Why is Rice... He does well there in the end. Again, he should be attacking the ball. Come on, Arsenal, man. I feel like Alisson's hardly made a save in this first half. We cannot keep playing for 45 minutes because the first half, we don't seem to turn up in games. It's like we're just warming up. Saka's had he's done too much. He actually played well this half. But, what a stupid free kick to give away. Highbury's local badger said, you are right, see, Gyökeres has lost his rhythm. I think when he came here, he was full of confidence. Everything he hit went in. His movement probably didn't even need to be that great in Portugal. That he's so much more dominant. And the level of teams over there, outside of maybe the top 3 or 4, is not that good. I think now, I'm being honest with you about him. I think he's struggling to deal with the level. And that's not... I still think he can score goals, but I think he's struggling to deal with the level. I think he looks to me now like he's got no confidence. As a striker, when you're playing well, things happen naturally. Your movements, your touch. I feel like he's overthinking everything and then he's almost doing nothing. Like when that ball gets crossed in, he doesn't even run. You just can't... You cannot excuse that. You just can't excuse that. Like Eddie and Ketty would have made a run there. You know what I mean? That's the level we're going to. He's got to do better. But we'll see. We will see. We have to lift the tempo. You're playing against a good team. No matter what people think about Liverpool's form. Come on, Gyökeres. Do something. At least just keep the ball. That's not bad. That's better. Timber whips it in. No, why does he keep putting that floated cross in? Rice shoots and it's saved. Unlucky. That's better from Gyökeres. That's a good ball. The problem is when Timber crosses that, you want him in the area, but Rice had a shot. was off balance a little bit. 19 of his goals were penalties last season. Yeah, but 49 goals in all comps. 19 penalties, that's still 30 goals that are non-penalties. And I always say, by the way, that... Oh, what a ball! Saka, come on, Saka! What a block! What a ball, by the way, from Gyökeres. Maybe we should play him in midfield, Joe Linton. Oh, don't foul him! He's going nowhere, Timber. Unlucky. Oh, that was a good ball by Gyökeres into Saka. Look at this ball from Gyökeres. We have to play him centre mid. Oh, no, it wasn't even him. I'm giving him credit. It was Declan Rice. It was Declan Rice who played it. Should Saka have hit that? No, it's strength. That's a good block. It ain't a foul. No, it's not a foul. Is this a foul? No. What's he saying? Yo, Arteta's fuming with Saka there. Maybe he thinks he should have hit it for... Oh, it's the foul he's complaining with. What is that? I'm sure you would do better. I heard you're a striker. Bro, I'd at least make a run. Alfred said, Curtis, I will be honest, if you was playing up front, you would have made them runs. Waste of energy. You wouldn't make those runs. Waste of energy. Ball isn't... I would, bro. I would. Because you have to. Ball goes out wide as a striker. Move. You can't wait for the cross to come in. That's too late. Defender's next to you. Space Jam. Have we not worked out crossing isn't working? I'm convinced Gyökeres isn't the guy Jesus sub required. Spamming crosses doesn't work for Arsenal. I don't know why we do that so often. Farhan said, please give me Marino. Rich said, we are playing under pressure, sideways, backwards. Yeah. T-Dot, you're a former striker. You know our confidence is a big part of the game. Arteta has not shown him love. Do you know what it is, though, T-Dot, right? As much as I don't think Arteta has showed him that much love, look at Odegaard there. It's McAllister, mate. Just jump up with him. And now McAllister's mashed up his back. As much as I don't think Arteta showed him that love, do you know the most love you need as a striker is to get picked every week? Everything else, yeah, it's a bonus. He's up front every week. People have been saying for weeks, get him out, get Jesus up front, get him out, get Marino up front. He gets picked every game. We're scoring 2 or 3 goals every game. He does have to take some responsibility himself. Oh, they're showing that slow-mo of the Nkapie one. It does look like he rolls his ankle, though. Saigon said, Big C, I'm slowly losing faith in Glock. And let's be real, when Havertz returns, he's never going to touch the first 11. Listen, I always say with players sometimes, if you're trying to get a manager's favourite out of the team, you've got to do better. And Havertz is a favourite. Gyökeres getting game after game to prove that he's better, and he's not doing enough. That's the reality. Bro, Saliba's creating more than Odegaard. He overhits the pass there, though. Goal kick. Half-time pending. Not a great half, to be honest. We're going to have to do more. Saka's been our best attacking player. I think we've got to give him the ball quicker. When you play slow against a good team, it's easy to defend against. Cardo said, I admit it, Sesko is better. I mean, do you know what? The one thing I will say, he looks technically better. Like, his touch and stuff like that, he does. But obviously, the issue with Sesko was he wasn't a proven goal scorer. Listen, I said at the start of the season, there were 3 strikers I wanted Arsenal to go for. One was Osimhen, one was Gyökeres, the other was Isak. Obviously, Isak felt like it wasn't possible, but he then ended up going to Liverpool, so it obviously was. Osimhen, I think the wages, nobody in the Prem, I think he's on like 400 grand a week. And then obviously Gyökeres, yeah. I mean, like I said at the start of the stream, like Chris Wood got 20 goals last year at Forest. Chris Wood's in his 30s. He's not a great striker. He's just good. He holds the ball up, decent movement, and he can finish. I thought Gyökeres would just be a goal scorer. I didn't expect him to be amazing to watch. But I thought chance, goal, penalty, goal, tapping, this one-on-one. He looks like he might not score for months. I'm not even joking. He's going through 45 minutes after 45 minutes where you're going, he's not in the game. He's not in the game at all. I've never seen in my whole life a striker for Arsenal struggle so much to get in the game. And we've had some bad strikers. You know, we've had Sonogos and Bentners and Shamaks. Very poor strikers. And even they get in the game. If I was Arteta, I'd be looking at Gabriel Jesus and Eze. Odegaard has had that Odegaard performance that we see too many times in a big game. And Gyökeres is non-existent. Space Jam, feed the hot hand, give the ball to Saka and Trossard. Yeah? Saka's got Kirkes in his pocket. Trossard is worrying me on that yellow card, though. He looks a bit too fired up. Homeland said, get Bob the Builder off the pitch right now. He's not playing well, man. He's not. Gyökeres got in the way of Odegaard. He should have been finishing the triangle. Yeah, he was on the edge of the box. Gunnar Void loved Timber, but his crossing is low-key poor. I've said on this channel many times, the one thing that stops Timber being better than Hakimi for me is going forward. His crossing and final ball is not good enough. He seems to just chip it in the air. Sometimes just whip it across goal. Hard and low. Oh, you know, it just flashes across. That little slow cross and dinking it in the air. They got Van Dijk and Kanate. They're giants. They love that ball. They don't like the movement and all that. Alfred says, we play to walk the ball in the goal. Gyökeres is a goal scorer. We can't create. Even with Jesus, he creates his own goals. With Marino, we actually cross. I said all along, by the way, that this team is not built for an out-and-out number 9. It's genuinely not. That's not me saying that a better striker can't do more than what Gyökeres is doing. But this team is built for a false 9. It's built for a Firmino kind of striker. Our attack is built around our 2 wide players. You know, our chance creation is not good enough. It really isn't. Gyökeres is so stiff. Barely moves. Get him off. Says AMSN. Flight mode games like this. White over Timber. I mean, Timber's still so good defensively, though, isn't he? You know, and Gakpo. But Ben White's delivery is very good. Let me get the halftime tweet out. Tempo too slow. Need to improve. Saka, our best player so far. Need more from Gyökeres and Odegaard. To be fair, the whole midfield. The subs are going to be vital. Subs are going to be vital. When we sign players and they don't deliver, we are not the type of team that goes back in the market and keep trying. That means no strikers coming anytime soon. Let's pray for Gyökeres to be the best, says Farhan. And I agree with that. That's a great point. You know, a lot of people are going, listen, let's buy this striker. Yo, I'm telling you, man, like, I don't know if they will buy another striker. Because let's be honest. Let's put things into perspective. Gyökeres on 200 grand a week. Signed a 5-year deal. So Gyökeres is here. Havertz is on 275 grand a week, still got 2 years left on his contract. I would get rid of him in the summer. This manager, I don't think, will get rid of him. And then you've got Jesus on 250. Now, maybe he gets moved on, but not definitely. You cannot have 4 strikers on big money. So they're not going to go and spend 100 million on Alvarez and then give him 250 grand a week. It's just not possible. Arsenal would have to move probably Havertz and Jesus and then bring somebody else in. And that's just not going to happen. It ain't happening. He loves Havertz too much. So we're going to have to find a different way of playing or you end up benching him. People saying 4-0 ain't been watching the football, said White Glove. Paul said, I'd actually put Marino on and Martinelli. says Paul Del Monte. T. Dot said 2 goals against Burnley. Fans are glazing Sesko. I hear you. Gyökeres scored against Burnley. So, Doctor says, no Gyökeres slander, you hypocrites. NTX said, Odegaard is awful. No forward passes and a useless press. Hi, Kurdish. Did you speak to Turkish later? Yeah, I have been speaking to him. Saigon said, Alvarez, final piece of the jigsaw. I still think we're a left winger as well. Even if we signed Alvarez, I'd still be sitting here saying we need a left winger. They've had the best chance of the game. That was a great effort from Bradley, man. Oof, got away with that. I don't think Alvarez, I honestly don't think, no matter what front three you pick, I don't think Arsenal's attack is good enough. I'm not saying we can't win the league because I don't think this league is amazing. I think we can take advantage of the league not being that good. I think Trossard's played well this season, but I think you need to go up another level on that left-hand side. Like, you know, you've watched teams over the years. Trossard's good, but there's a lot of space for improvement. You can get a better left winger. And Gyökeres, yeah, by the way it looks at the moment, you can get a better striker, you know, to be honest. And said, too much evidence against Gyökeres now. We need to get better in the first half of game, says Dens. We always seem to go through the motions first half. Lawrence says, shock, I was right. Berta has blood on his hands. I wonder if Berta's sitting there going, yo, Mikel, I gave you the most prolific striker in Europe and you make him look like a bricklayer. You know, is he thinking you're making me look bad, or is he thinking, yo, I got this horribly wrong? Ryan said, Curtis, he said he's having a baby girl with his wife, Charlotte. Can you give him a shout out? Big up Ryan and Charlotte and another Gooner on the way. Let's hope we're champions. You know what? Before this game, I was in my head like, yo, win tonight. They dropped points at Old Trafford. We beat Forest, 10 points clear. Now I'm looking at this, I'm going, 8 points ain't even enough for me to feel comfortable. I've seen this performance too many times. And you know what? We might win this game in the second half, but there's going to be a time where Arsenal don't get away with this. We turn up for half a game. We go through the motions, play slow, methodical, boring football in the first half. Then in the second half, we come to light. Well, there's going to be a time where we're 2-0 down. Or we're 1-0 down against a good team and you can't turn it around. And we could be 1-0 down. They've hit the ball. We're lucky that Onana came off injured in that Villa game because he was dominating the midfield. I honestly think we've got to improve. We have to improve because somebody is going to put us in a situation that we can't deal with. And we're a nervous team, I think, in a title race. And we're an emotional team. So we can't afford... I don't even think 8 points is enough. One bad weekend, then it's 5. Then you're nervous. Then we've still got to go to the Etihad. I think we need to be 12 points clear for me to start feeling comfortable. And I'm not even exaggerating. You've got to play better than this. And people have to remember, we're at full strength. We're at full strength. Realistically, like, okay, Calafiori maybe at left back. You would argue this is Arsenal's strongest team, possibly. Look at Liverpool. They've got no Salah, no Isak, no Ekitike, and we're struggling. They're playing a right back, right wing in Frimpong. They're playing Wirtz, false 9. That's the equivalent of Odegaard playing up front for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to put them away. Got to put them away. We've got to improve. When games like this, you want to look like champions. You want to damage Man City's confidence. You want Man City to watch Arsenal tonight and go, we're not at that level. You want to send a message out. Liverpool, you're the champions. There you go. You ain't winning it. And City, while you're at home, you're not good enough to catch us. What you don't want to do is give them confidence. Man City will be sitting there now going, yo, I tell you what. If Liverpool get something out of this, even a draw, it's only 6 points. We've still got to go to the Etihad. That's not enough. You need more than that. So, come on. We need that second half performance we got against Villa. The problem is, I still think Liverpool are a better team than Villa, even though they're above them in the league. It is how we've played all season, but is it the right way to play? What I suppose the question is, and some people will say, you're being harsh, but my question is, why do we start games so slowly? Look how fired up everyone is for this game. We come out and the atmosphere was great at the start of the game. The atmosphere seemed to disappear towards the end of that half. Sometimes the fans have a responsibility inside that stadium to carry them. If we come through and win, does this give Odegaard a 7, 8 out of 10 performance? He's awful. He's weak. We never see him go past the player. It depends what he does, bro. If he gets a goal, a big assist, but he was terrible in the first half. He doesn't take enough responsibility for me. The thing that I always respected about Mesut Ozil in that creative role, even though he faded towards the end, he took responsibility. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. I'll make something happen. I don't see that enough with Odegaard. He looks nervous. Alfred said, I left a team I scored 28 goals for. We played fast football over the top because I'm fast. The next season I went to a club that was better, academy, only scored 11 goals because they played tiki-taka and it was slow. Yeah, listen, the system can definitely affect your output if they're... And as I said, the team isn't built for the striker. So I hear you, Alfred. Zach said, we haven't created a single chance for Gyökeres. Donald said, Arteta likes them wide and the big nine and spam crosses. Yeah, that's why he wanted Sesko, 6'5", loads of crosses. Have you been on loose cannons? No, I haven't. Would you? Yeah, why not? I get on well with all the guys there. Mama said, Gyökeres is awful. Your ball knowledge. I always wanted Sesko over Gyökeres, and Havertz is better than Gyökeres. The one thing that I'm not going to do, right, I'm going to be totally honest. And I think you can tell from my tone as well. I'm losing faith in Gyökeres. I'm not writing him off completely, but I'm not impressed with what I'm seeing. I'm not going to do revisionism and say, do you know what? I wanted Sesko. I never wanted Sesko. Never. Even if Gyökeres isn't the answer, I don't think Sesko was the answer either. I just don't. I think technically he might be a little bit more ahead of him, but as a goal scorer, nah. I don't want him. I wanted Osimhen or Isak, I didn't want some guy that got 13 goals in Germany. He hasn't exactly pulled up trees at Man United, has he? Let's be real. Got a couple of goals against Burnley, and all of a sudden we think he's some sort of top player. He ain't a top player. He's a project. He was a project striker, and we've been down the route of project strikers. Sesko's got less Premier League goals than Gyökeres this season. Right, the players are coming back out. Big second half needed. Not a big fan of Nkapia. I don't see him as a left back, said David. Again, we've gone down that route, haven't we, that Pep went down of playing centre backs at left back, Where sometimes I'd love to see like a Nuno Mendes kind of left back, but there aren't many of him, are there? Gyökeres will come good for you, said Crime Stories. Hold on to the retainer. I hope he does. Let's get Igor Thiago. I mean, that guy's ripping up the league. I just don't know how good he is or if he's just having a good season. I'm not sure. He could end up getting 30 league goals, honestly. He's got 16 already, which is unreal. We're only in January. Only Haaland's got more goals than him. Ozil's first thought is always to hurt the opposition with an incisive pass, even when it didn't come off. Generational player for Real. Yeah, I hear you on that. I don't mind players making mistakes if they try and do the right thing. I don't like players hiding. It annoys me. Anyway, come on, Arsenal. Big second half. Arsenal to kick us off. We need a better performance. Odegaard to get us back underway. Here we go, people. Here we go. Total agreement between the two clubs. We're going to start hearing Fabrizio all over the internet for the next what, 22 days or whatever. As he's done, he did Here We Go for Semenyo, didn't he? Semenyo's having his medical. Nkapie used to play in a back three. Yeah, I'd say he's probably better at centre back, but you have to do a lot of running at fullback in the Prem. Total agreement between the two clubs. Here we go. There you go, man. A bit of Fabrizio, you know? More like Frank, you know? I didn't quite get the, you know, the accent. But you know what I was doing, and that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Let's get 5,000 likes. We are on just under 2,000. Come on, Saka. Is he brought down? Timber. No free kick. The subs are going to be vital. Here we go. I'll take this rubbish football for a trophy. Yeah, I will. I'll take being bored to be champions, but if we're bored and we ain't champions, we're going to have conversations. Gakpo holds off Saliba well. He was pulling his shirt there. I think they were trying to get a free kick. I said Super Mario accent. It's a go. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, Mario settings, people. Yeah, I saw the news about Gay here. I don't think we'll get him. I think he'll end up at City. But you never know. He just wouldn't play for us, would he? He ain't better than our two centre-backs, but who knows. Liverpool in possession. Bro, you know I've not been a big fan of Arteta, but, you know, top of the league. I'm trying to believe, guys. Yeah, it's tough. It is tough, I can't lie. Let's just get a win. I say this a lot, don't I? But the performance is kind of out of the window. I just want the victory now. Frimpong finds Szoboszlai. Read the Twitch chat. We will just recycle Gyökeres to midfield or defence. If it don't work, put him in midfield like Joe Linton. Is Odegaard Luigi. Oi! Verts twisting and turning. He appeals for a penalty. Referee says no. Get up, Verts, man. No. Look at Gabriel. I said, get up. Get up, little man. Man pulled him up by the shirt. He should be booked for diving if that's not a penalty. It's good footwork, though. Nobody wants to challenge him. Trossard, good job you won the ball, bro. That could have been a penalty. Oh, he doesn't touch him. Yo, I'm telling you now, Trossard is making me nervous. Because honestly there, mate, you are a matter of inches away from giving away a penalty there and getting a second yellow card and ruining everything. Verts just looks like a student that goes out in dirty Converse trainers. He don't even look like a footballer. Genuinely. He looks like a uni student that's just buying £1 drinks in a student bar on a Tuesday night. Trossard could have got sent off there, luckily. I take Trossard off, not because he's playing badly, because he just... Gyökeres, that's not bad, that. Come on, Nkapie. He can't get away from Frimpong. Don't foul him, please. He's not... No, look at Konate. Konate just bullied him. Bullied. Konate's an animal, I can't lie. Rock City Wednesdays, you know what I'm saying? I went to watch... who did I watch it? I think it was The Game was there when he was in Nottingham years ago. Game and Bugsy Malone was there. Yeah, and Nkapie got absolutely bullied by Konate. It didn't even look fair what he was doing to him. This game's so bad. Just generally as a neutral. San Francisco 49ers, can you start a GoFundMe so that the community can chip in? Oh, yeah, and that dishwasher. Hey, I'll be there soon, people. Gunarican AC, it's my birthday. Big up the C Unit chat. Happy birthday to you, bro. Big up Gunarican. Did you like Stranger Things ending? I ain't even watched it. I see everyone hyping it, but I haven't watched one episode of it, I'll be honest. Love for a uni student, I'm telling you. He's still in Freshers Week. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. He's going out in London after this. Eze needs to come on. And I think Jesus needs to come on. Maybe Noni as well. Maybe Noni. I think I'd take off Trossard because, or put Martinelli on the left. But Trossard just looks too fired up for the game. Arsenal in possession. The atmosphere needs to improve because they came out making loads of noise. And then it went quiet. Throw into Arsenal on the halfway line. Gyökeres starting his Stranger Things. Andrew, you're right. They need to wake up. They need to understand how important this game is. It ain't no joke. I was so hyped when City drew. I can't be seeing us mess up. Arsenal in possession. 5 minutes gone. Martinelli, yeah. I mean, who would he be up against? Connor Bradley, yeah. He might not do well against him. Bradley seems to do well against quick players, Vinny, and that he wrapped him up. It seems to be those little dribblers that he struggles more against. It's a carbon copy of the game at Anfield, says Trevor. Not the best game to watch, says no, not at all. Not at all. Free kick to Liverpool. The thing is, Liverpool probably take a point. If we're being honest. No Salah, no Isak, no Ekitike. They've got a right back playing right wing. And we're the most informed team. I think they take a point. So for them, they're not desperate, but they've still got some goal threat as well. I mean, they haven't even got many. Who's they got on the bench? Jones, Chiesa. Look at the state of that pass to Saka. What are we doing? We are absolute. I'm sorry. I know people will be like, oh, calm down. Don't overreact. We've been awful today. Absolutely awful. There's certain games when you watch Arsenal and you go, how can they win the league playing like this? And then they kick into gear and you go, wow, we're amazing. The contrast is it's too different. Yo, Frimpong over the top. Yo, we better. Good job that ball was bouncing then because he looked like he was getting away. He's caused us problems. There is Frimpong. Turns out. And no, I wouldn't rather be in City's position. I wouldn't, but City have got 4 titles in a row. Is Frimpong edge of the box? They've got 4 out of the last 5, so the pressure is not the same for them that it is on us. Game is very much in the balance. They're winning the midfield battle. I've said it all game. Given away there, though. Look at this. We're just kicking the ball away. What are we doing? We are nervous wrecks. They give the ball away there, Liverpool, and we just boot it back to them. What are we doing? That is absolutely shocking. Where is the bravery? Get on the ball. These players are hiding, man. They're playing hide and seek. No one can find them. I had a feeling we might struggle again in that midfield battle today. I'm telling you now. We have got to play better than this. Best chance of a trophy is Carabao. Mate, they're dominating the ball. You'd think this was at Anfield. We need substitutes. What a ball that is by Van Dijk. Chipped over the top. Brings it down. Oh, we're just booting the ball away. Is this Stoke City or something? This is absolutely dreadful. Declan Rice doing interviews. I haven't seen him. Talking about Ballon d'Or. Relax about Ballon d'Or, mate. Here's Rice. Come on, man. Do something. Subamendi. Saka. Keep it moving. Come on. We need a goal. Trossard. Blocked. Arteta's jumping up and down. I don't know what he's saying there. Saka said, terrible game for the neutral. Yeah, I can imagine. It must be awful to watch. Curtis, who should we fear in the Champions League? I don't think we should fear anybody because the Champions League is quite open. Oh, Nketiah's saying something to Arteta there. He was limping a little bit. Skelly. Look, he looks in discomfort there, I think. Nketiah. Arteta saying lift the tempo. Come on, Arsenal. Yeah, someone just went out to warm up. Trossard does well. Come on, come on. Great ball. Oh, no. Heavy touch. Mendy. Saka was behind him if he left it. That's a great ball from Trossard, man. Could Zubi have left this for Saka? Was it too late? Would it have reached Saka? I don't know, actually. Kirkes was close. Good play by Trossard. If he has a good touch there, he's shooting on his left foot there from about 8 yards out. Had a heavy touch. I genuinely think we need another attacking player in this window. Look, I told you. What did I tell you? Nkapie's hurt. And that looks like hamstring. Look, he's off. Skelly, another injury. Nkapie is off, guys. Holding his hamstring. That's another 3 or 4 weeks, probably. Muscular injury. I told you. I said, yo, why is he whispering to the manager? He's hurt. Skelly's coming on. Skelly is coming on. Nkapie, hamstring injury. What is going on with this football club, genuinely? Get Gahey to Arsenal now. Yeah, but he still ain't going to play centre-back. How many muscular injuries? I've never seen anything like it in my life. Nkapie. Everyone who comes in. New players, old players, hamstrings, ankles, calves, thigh injuries, all of them. Hamstring gone. Calafiori injured. So now Skelly, you're back in the firing line. You could be at Stamford Bridge next week up against Cole Palmer. So we need to get Skelly of last season. Come on, boys, wake up. Look how quick Frimpong is, man. He nearly actually got... Frimpong's rapid. See how much ground he made up on Saliba then? He made him kick it out. He looked like he was way ahead of him. Skelly against Frimpong is a worry, people, I'll be honest, because Skelly, sometimes he goes wandering, don't he? Do you want Gahey at Arsenal? I take him because he's a very good player and it's great squad depth, but I just don't think we'll get him, because if I was Gahey, I'd be like, but where am I going to play? You ain't getting in the team ahead of Saliba or Gabriel. You're going to be in rotation. If he goes to City, he'll probably start with Diaz. Although he loves Vardy. No, I don't like how we're playing. It's irritating to watch. I don't like how Liverpool looks so comfortable. When we used to go Anfield and Liverpool were top, it was relentless. You were surviving. You were hanging on like, yo, Mane and Salah, these men are crazy. They won't stop running at us. These lot look comfortable like, yeah, we'll have a go. Look at Skelly, just been roasted. Sunday dinner settings. Are you seeing that change of direction? He has just roasted Skelly like a Christmas turkey, people, honestly. And he didn't even have a lot of space to run into. He said, you want to go for a run? Okay, you're nowhere near as quick. Oh, this game don't look good. I'm telling you now, this manager better make subs. Odegaard's been awful. Absolutely. He's doing that thing again of trying to look busy for no reason. Ah, dear. Liverpool in possession. Skelly's got 40 pace. You know, I've never really thought about Skelly's pace. Yeah, I don't know what his pace is. He don't look very quick. I feel like he dribbles quite well on the ball, but 76 pace on FIFA. I don't know, man. That looked about 50 pace on FIFA. Liverpool on the ball. Wow, this game's making me tired, man. I thought this was going to be like a monster game to watch. It's a snore fest. What was the Real Madrid Atletico score? Real Madrid won 2-1. Rodrigo got the winner. No chance of getting him in January. He's getting game time now. Wow, I cannot believe how much... If you're not watching this game, right, I'll give you an insight into how we're playing. We're playing like we're 2-0 up. We're playing like, listen, lads, we're 2-0 up. Let's just slow the game down and sit back now and just see it out. There's 10 minutes to go. It's 0-0. It's the 60th minute, 0-0. And we can't get the ball. And when we get the ball, we just kick it away. Fulham move to this Liverpool team. Exactly. It's 4 a.m. in Thailand, said the Side of Spirit. You'll be asleep soon. Time for biscuit talk. That's a foul. Zuba-Mendi, what are you doing? Free kick to Liverpool about 35 yards out. McAllister brought down. Look at Odegaard. Look at this. Are you people, honestly, if you're watching this game, are you seeing that the way that he just tried to press McAllister? It is shambolic. When people tell me Odegaard press as well, it's the biggest myth in football. He runs up to you and then does nothing. Szoboszlai is going to shoot, by the way. Remember last time? He can score from here. In fact, it ain't 35 yards. This is about 30 yards. He will shoot from here. This guy better cover his line last time. Last time he was too far across. This is about 30, yeah, maybe just over 30 yards. Szoboszlai, long run up. You should not be scoring from here, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a terrible, absolutely awful. About 10 yards wide. Awful free kick. It might even be further. Wow, that's one of the worst free kicks I've ever seen. Nunandinho playing like we are scared to lose. And Farhan, what are our chances of equalising if we concede? It don't look good. Oh, people saying go, nah, get them out. Oh, we've given the ball away already. We're absolutely playing dreadful. Arteta needs to make like a triple change. Look at Odegaard's press. Look at him. I mean, yeah, I don't mind it, actually, because at least you get a bit of tempo. Look, he won't jump. Told you, don't jump for the header. Listen, I don't expect him to win it over Van Dijk, but at least jump. Frimpong against Skelly. This could be a horror show. They've got 3 in the box as well. Rolls it back. It's a poor pass, but Rice loses it. I can't believe how badly we're playing. Szoboszlai. McAllister, Szoboszlai, 25 yards out. Shots blocked. Look at the state of us. Stop panicking. They can't pass the ball. They cannot pass the ball. We're cooked. We're getting smoked in midfield. I said it. We are like a bagel. We got nothing in midfield. They're dominating the midfield, Liverpool. They're enjoying themselves. 63 minutes gone. Why have we not made a sub? Get Gyökeres off. Get Odegaard off. Bring on Jesus and Eze. Oh, they're on the attack again, Liverpool. Bradley, good block. Look how they're pressing us. Look, ooh, Skelly, you're looking to get that. We needed that. Shambolic performance so far. Martinelli and Jesus. Trossard off. I don't mind Trossard. You just knew. I'm sorry, though, people, right? You just knew, didn't you? This manager has not got the backbone to take off Odegaard in the 63rd minute. Gyökeres off. Trossard off. I ain't got a problem with that. Gyökeres done nothing. Trossard looked like he could get sent off. Cool. But why is Eze not coming on for Odegaard? He's done nothing. Snorgard poor. Yeah. Gyökeres stinker. I'm running out of... I can't defend him. I've ran out. Rish said, Arteta's scared to face Liverpool. Too much respect. I told you it's the Everton effect. Because he used to go Anfield and get smoked as a player. Jesus looks lively already, although his cross is blocked. Cliff said this is a P take, mate. Saka has 2 or 3 men on him. Take him, Martin and Tross off. Bring on Noni, Eze, Martinelli and go for it. What the big teams do. We're in trouble. Skelly gets done by Frimpong. Frimpong pulls it back. Oh, he overhits the pass. We could have been in big trouble there. Oh, my days. Declan Rice, why are you just booting the ball away? This ain't West Ham, bro. Look at the state of this football. Frimpong smoking us down that left-hand side. Skelly, oh, mate, he's running with a caravan on his back. He looked like he's going to pull his hamstring running. Wow. I know Frimpong's quick. Oh, wow, what a touch that was by Saliba to divert that cross. Zubomendi out. It's like David Silva in midfield. Bro, David Silva was a genius. This guy ain't a genius. They're dominating. They are dominating this game. Look how easy that is for Szoboszlai. And midfield, finally we win the ball back. Gravenberch gives it away. Look at Odegaard coming deep for the ball. What's the point? Look at him. Look. You're coming to centre-back to get the ball. What were you doing? Get out of there. And then you're just going to go sideways or backwards anyway. What's the point? Absolutely, honestly, this performance. Odegaard, ball over the top for Martinelli. Can't reach it. Martinelli's trying to get a penalty, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with him. If we get a penalty for that, I'll take it. Frimpong's collided with him. Can you please redo that Odegaard dancing with the lights on when Villa beat us? Yeah, I mean, big up Bilal and Cole Plummer said we look like the away team. Yeah, we do. It feels like we're playing at Anfield. Martinelli needs to get up, unless he's injured, of course. Yeah, see Jesus telling him to get up. He knows. He's telling him to get up. Liverpool aren't going to kick the ball out, bro. We never kicked the ball out when Frimpong was down. So let's not feel sorry for ourselves. React. We can't pass the ball. Saka gets the ball in the face. Ain't that a head injury, ref? Ain't that yet? Well done. Head injury. Shut up, Liverpool. Kick the ball in his face. The state of this performance. Let's see if Martinelli was fouled. I mean, he looked like he clipped him, but come on. Is it really enough to make... Martinelli always does that, you know. Every time he gets fouled, he puts his hand in the air like... I think he need him in his cough, but... Maybe he is injured, you know, to be fair, because he's still down. Now Saka's down. I think Saka just took a whack in the face. Free Eze, man. Free Eze. That brother's in Arteta jail. I just can't understand what I'm seeing. Well, Saka's getting treatment. He got whacked in the face with a ball. And Martinelli's getting treatment. "22 minutes to go. This will make a lot of time added on at the end." Oh, mate, Skelly's turning like a double-decker bus. War Eagle, if we win this title, Gyökeres needs to stand in the back of the bus with a pinwheel hat, serving the rest of the drinks. What has he actually done since signing? He's had a lot of fights with centre-backs. That's about it. Yeah, he's acting. Liverpool, the better team. This is where you got to show what you're about, Arsenal. You got to find a way of getting a win. If we don't win, there's going to be a lot of questions about this. This is a Liverpool team that are not in great form in terms of wins. You've got to. I get Noni on as well. Are we back underway? That'll make a lot of time added on at the end. Skelly looks rusty. Yeah, I've spoke about it before though, people. Like, when you don't involve your subs enough, then you get to the point where you have to play them. They don't look ready. And that's sometimes the problem with our players when they're on the bench. They don't get a lot of game time. Then you need them to play and they don't look up to it. We're so far off it. I can't believe it. Rice, Zubamendi, our midfield has been awful. Absolutely, it's so easy. Look how they just get the ball in midfield. Yeah, okay. Have it back. Yeah, we don't even press. We're not even pressing. Pepe said every single game press conference, Paella El Lego Pulis reminds us why we can't stand him at the best of times. Clueless. It's all wing it and hope. I just knew he wouldn't take Odegaard off that early. I knew it. He's scared to. It's his boy, innit? Treating Eze like he's just got no quality, like he didn't score a hat-trick against Tottenham. You can argue, okay, Odegaard's been in good form, deserves to start. Today he's been absolutely horrendous, and you ain't bringing him on. So what's that telling him? Even when Odegaard's stinking out the gaff, mate, I'm not going to bring you on. So basically, you didn't want him at the club. Why aren't we pressing, by the way, people? It's 0-0. We're at home in a title race. We're just standing off them. We're making them look like prime Barcelona, the way they're bopping around us. SM Declan, please do not do any more interviews pre-match. Yeah, man. He's been awful today. He just put a challenge in, but I ain't seen nothing from him. That's why I said when people going, oh, is Rice the best midfielder in the world? I said, yo, relax, man. Because these Vitinhas and that, bro, have been in Champions League finals and bopped. Yeah, that when the pressure is on, that's when you see who's the best in the world. Rice hasn't been in them environments yet to have that discussion. We are terrified to lose, says Gooner Legend. Roll the dice, bro. The draw ain't going to do much, is it? Go and try and beat them. Has Alisson, he hasn't hardly made a save. We've had no shots in the second half. 25% possession. That is embarrassing. I'm sorry. I saw Fulham put this Liverpool team on the ropes on the weekend at Craven Cottage. And we're standing off them, scared to swing a punch. But the thing is, it's 0-0. If we can nick it 1-0, we'll keep it moving. Here's Martinelli. We just love putting high crosses in, don't we? It's pointless, mate. Jesus, he's up against Van Dijk and Kanate. Does well there, though, Gabby. Come on, Saka, Cook, let's go. Let's go. I know these two, you can do them both. Kirkes does well. Saka slips. Oh, my days. Come on. Come on. What is that? We have got no composure. I don't like seeing Skelly high up the pitch because if this breaks down, he ain't getting back. Well done, Martinelli. Good play. Skelly overlap at least. Oh, look at the state of the pass, man. Rice put him for a brain. Book him a flight to Saudi, man. Seriously. Al Hilal, Al Nasser, Al Ittihad. Get him on a Fly Emirates charter flight. It's crazy, honestly. Martinelli in 2026, it's like getting a Tamagotchi out your pocket. It's just pointless. It's out of date. How are we still watching immature football like that from Martinelli? A simple pass, you're smacking it out for a goal kick. People think Martinelli's like 18. He's nearly 25. Dear, oh dear, this team's tough to watch. I told you, I find it hard to enjoy watching Arsenal. Mohamed said, defend and defend. We're about to lose this game. We are scared to lose. Ball given away again. Liverpool have it back. We're lucky that Liverpool ain't got a striker. Imagine if Ekatike was playing. Even Saka looks like he's dried up now. Take him off. Freshen up that whole attack. Put Noni on the right. He'll smoke Kirkes. Put Noni on the right. Put Eze in the 10. And let's have a go. 16 minutes. I don't think Eze's even going to come on. You cannot let City draw a game and then not take advantage of it. You can't do that if you want to win a title. You just can't. Are we actually going to go and press this Liverpool team? Noni would cause havoc. He would. Saka's had a good run. He's tired now. He's lost the ball a couple of times. Bring Noni on. That's what you spend 50-odd million for. Here's Cody Gakpo left-hand side up against Timber. 15 minutes to go. I reckon we'll probably get about 5, maybe more added on at the end as well, because we had a couple injuries. Frimpong, what a ball. Good header away by Saliba. Comes out to Szoboszlai, puts it over. I just don't understand how Arteta can be watching this. Apparently, Madueke and Eze are coming on. Should have happened 15 minutes ago, but apparently they're both getting ready to come on. 100% we are playing for a draw. It feels like it. Look at this. Raya in possession. Move the ball, mate. Playing 1-2s with the goalkeeper. Oh, my days. Look at the state of this. Come on, boys. Come on. Lift it. We haven't turned up today. Oh, Skelly. What is that, lad? Gives it away. Look at Zubamendi. Is that your... It's a Szoboszlai 25 yards out. It's blocked. This performance is a shambles. You cannot win a league title playing like this. Lewis Skelly's cooked, mate. Like, honestly, the fire alarm's going off. You've burnt the chicken. It's cooked. Bin it and order a takeaway. That's the performance you're getting from it. Rusty as hell. This is crazy. What's the point in all those options on the bench, says Space Jam? He just wants to look at them and tell us how great our bench is. Big C, this manager absolutely without a doubt hates Gyökeres. We are not making any passes forward. Jesus comes on, all of a sudden we make passes, says Dash. Mohammed said last game was Teta's fault. He ain't learning. This is on him again. Frimpong is just taking the mick out of Lewis Skelly. He hasn't blocked a cross, nothing. Goal kick. Oh, hey, we got a goal kick. Oh, you're going to give him 13 minutes, yeah? Saka off for Noni. Yeah, we said that. This is like £115 million worth of players on the bench. You're bringing them on with 13 minutes to go. Saka for Noni. Yep, Odegaard off. Let's see if some snot comes out of his nose. Oh, they've come. Let's have a go. Go on, one. Surely. There you go. Little wipe on the wrist. Don't shake hands with him. You're mad. Odegaard, stinker and hooked. I've never seen a captain like it at Arsenal in my life. Madueke and oh my days, Eze's free. Locked up, they won't let me out. No, I swear, if Eze scores the winner, I might throw the laptop out the window and reclaim it on the insurance. We start again. Because Arteta will be fuming. He'll think, oh no, what am I going to do now? Odegaard needs to get dropped. He'll play him left wing. Come on, boys. 12 minutes to go. Should have been earlier, the subs, but it is what it is. I told you, Ethan's getting done dirty, man. He should be on the bench. He's good enough to be on the bench. Come on. It's been a terrible performance, but we need to win. Yeah, listen, you're right. Eze's going to have to put a shift in, but we've got no one to pass to. When we're on the ball, it's like we've got no options. Look, force back. No one's moving. Come on. Zubamendi's literally at centre-back. What a ball that is. Great touch. Hey, I like that. Come on, Noni. Cook, Noni. Oh, what a ball again! Where are we, man? It's an unbelievable cross across the 6-yard box. We just do not have a strike. He should be going mad. So where's Jesus? Look at the state of our attack, man. These men don't want to score goals. What a ball from Zubamendi. Great touch from Timber. Noni 1v1 cooks him. I don't even know if Jesus is in the area. They're all the same. I told you, we ain't got a... Trust me when I say this, people. It's an Arteta thing when it comes to a striker. No number 9 works under this manager. False nines is what he wants. That is a tapping. No one attacked the ball. Nani did what we've been waiting for. Get past him, just drill it across the box. You don't need to pick anyone out. Oh, free kick to Liverpool. Szoboszlai. This one's a little bit closer as well. Jesus in midfield. You know what I mean? Man should have been in the 6-yard box. That doesn't... It looks like he gets the ball. Does he touch the ball? He touches the ball. How is that a foul? Jeez, this is horrendous to watch. 10 minutes to go. This free kick's a little bit closer. Szoboszlai, it looked like Jesus touched the ball. Space Jam, if I attacked the 6-yard box in the game alone, I'd have more goals than Gyökeres this season. Doctor says exactly why this isn't Gyökeres' fault, it's Arteta's. I hear you. And Morano, no matter what anyone says or what we win this season, Arteta is a poor coach. Our position is mainly due to individual quality of certain players, says Morano. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Free kick to Liverpool. Szoboszlai. This one's probably 30, 28 yards out maybe. Last one was poor. This one just over the bar. That one was closer. It dipped at the last minute as well. 9 minutes to go, people. 0-0. Terrible performance. Can we get that late winner? Slot has Mikel's number. I don't think we've beat him. I don't think we've beat them, have we? Since he's been the manager. Lost this year, drawing now. Last year, I think we drew at the Emirates. I can't remember what we did at Anfield last year, to be honest. But Raya's positioning. It's like he's asking him to shoot that side and score. Come on, lads. Get the ball to Nani. He can do Kirkes. Oh, boys, what are we doing? No, Skelly, mate, honestly. This is a... Wow, I thought that was a foul. Come on, Jesus. Lift your head up. Martinelli, move. Terrible pass. Oh, man. Look at Arteta. Arteta's nearly on the pitch. I genuinely think, right, honestly, if Arsenal win the league, which I wouldn't bank on that the way we're playing, it might be one of the worst attacks in Premier League history to win a title. Not like sort of in terms of quality, in terms of what they produce. Think about all the teams over the years that have won the league, like Leicester, Mahrez, Vardy were incredible. Chelsea, Diego Costa, Hazard. Liverpool last year, 28 league goals for Salah. All them, you know, City teams with Haaland, Aguero, Mahrez, all these ballers. Like, this attack is just boring to watch. And it's got to be down to this manager. It's dreadful. We just rely on, can we wear a team out and then maybe nick a goal from a cross? And then if we score one, we might get another one and another one. That's not good enough. I'm sorry. Even City last night, look, they drew. Look how many chances they create when they're playing games. Chances. We don't create anything. Ooh, Gabriel gets away with it. Free kick there. We need Owen goal to come on. Yeah. Yeah. No, I read that one. Big up Mohammed. Yeah, Ray leaves him too much of the goal to shoot at. Skelly needs a loan. He looks cooked, bro. Confidence, fitness, all of it looks shot. You've got to keep substitutes interested. When they're on the bench, you've got to involve them. That's a great turn by Skelly. Great ball. Come on, Martinelli. Where are we? Why are you putting that in the air for? He's offside anyway, man. Skelly does so well there. That's why he should be in midfield. Look at that turn and pass from Skelly. He's not a left back. We need to figure that out quickly. Maybe, yeah, he's played there and done well. He's a midfielder. That ball is class. Martinelli's offside. Even the cross was stupid. Why don't he just drill that across? Hard and low. Why is he chipping that in the air for? One of the Liverpool coaches has got booked. I'm sorry, Martinelli is just not good enough. Been seeing this for too long with him. Liverpool have had 74% possession in the second half. Eze, come on, bro. I don't even think I've mentioned his name. Has he touched the ball? He's doing the Odegaard thing now as well. Look, he's at centre-back. You're behind our centre-backs, bro. What the hell is this? Let it all work. Oh, Deckers, what is that? Forget Ballon d'Or, mate. You can't even play a 10-yard pass. Arteta's telling us to calm down. You calm down and do something. This is crazy. That's why I don't go to games. Don't waste your time. It's cold, it's raining. Stay in your house. Come on, 5 minutes to go. I reckon there'll be maybe about 7 minutes added on. Goal kick to Arsenal. Just, you know what I'm saying? Put the fries in the bag. What's going on here? Man said wooden door. Wooden door, not Ballon d'Or. You know what I mean? Declan Couscous is back tonight, people. Wow. Nasty work, man. Nasty work so far. Oh, nutmeg. Gakpo megs Timber on the halfway line. Free kick. I can't believe how poor a game this has been. Like, for a neutral to watch, this must be dreadful. I thought we were actually going to get a bit of a goal fest, but this is awful. I mean, at least Liverpool have the excuse of they're away from home. They're in worse form than us. They're missing. They don't actually have a striker. They've got a right back playing right wing. They've got no striker. They have an excuse. What's our excuse for this performance? How flat it is. If we win this, it'll be a miracle, honestly. We've hardly created a chance in the whole game. Wow, Saliba, you better... Yeah, well done. Go forward, please. It's absolute garbage, mate. Honestly, Zubimendi, I'm not... Oh, mate, that is awful. Our passing is dreadful. Oh, if you haven't watched this game, don't go anywhere near the highlights. There's nothing to see. There's no highlights to watch. Yeah, we have. We've been outplayed. We have been outplayed. Yeah, I agree. I've said it before, by the way. Partey's better than him, but... You know, can we get Enrique in January? I don't think we can. End of the season, it looks like he might go if somebody tries to get him. Yeah, I don't think Eze's touched the ball. He probably won't touch the ball. Look at Eze. Just watch him for a bit. He don't run. He just doesn't run. It's like he can't get out of first gear. You know, and the car's growling like change the gear. It don't change. It just stays in first gear, even on the motorway. Just strolling. I can't wait for this game to end. Unless we get a late winner and mad drama, then we'll take more. Arsenal should refund every single fan. Disgrace. David said, Big C, get used to it. It's going to be like this down to the last game of the season. Oh, wow. It's going to be a long season. I think in the end, if we get a point, we've got away with it. They should have probably beat us, to be honest. Yellow card for Liverpool for, I think that was McAllister. I don't think Eze even touched the ball there. He just got pulled down to the floor. I'm not sure he's touched the ball yet. Liverpool play. Yeah, they've packed the midfield. I said the midfield is going to struggle. And you've got to get the ball to the wingers. Nani got the ball, caused a problem. He ain't touched the ball since. This is the problem with Arsenal. You're supposed to figure out where their weakness is and then exploit it. And we don't do it. Kirkez has been their weakness in the defence the whole game. Saka had the beating of him at the start. Nani's caused him a problem. And we've stopped giving him the ball. Here is Nani. Up against Kirke. He's got 2 on him this time. Deliver. Deliver. Oh, it's Saliba, to be fair. I let him off. Come on, Nani. Cook. Cook. Saliba, touch, deliver. Scoops it in. Header straight at the keeper. Oh, mate. Imagine. I heard yesterday that ticket prices had doubled for this game after City drew. Because obviously the excitement level must have gone through the roof. Like, oh my God, City have drawn. If we beat Liverpool, it's going to be crazy. 4 minutes added on. How is that 4 minutes? The man was on the floor injured for about 3 minutes. Please, Martinelli, just run at him. Don't think. Take him on. Do something. Anything. That's unbelievable. No, nah, you ain't scoring like that. Not against Alisson. Nutmegged him. It was a great nutmeg. Unlucky. Bit of Brazilian turned up. You ain't scoring past Alisson like that. 4 minutes added on. We're already a minute in. Can we create something special here? 3 minutes to go. We're in possession. Can we get a late winner? We've been awful, but wow, would it be incredible if we got a late goal. Gabriel, just give him the ball. Yeah, I don't think he'll get past Frimpong. No, of course he won't. Kicks it straight at him. He's going to fall over. Just pass the ball, Martinelli. Pass the ball. Just pass it, man. Oh, that's unreal. Jesus, bullied. Canate, mate. We're cooked. We are this game has opened up a can of worms psychologically. You know, it's made me go, uh-oh, we're not as good as we maybe thought we was. I don't understand where this performance has come from. The fans are drenched. 2 games against Liverpool this year, haven't scored a goal. 1-0 at their ground, 0-0 at home. How many saves has Alisson had to make? 2 minutes to go. Flicked on. Smashed upfield. Where is Jesus? You're not even up front. Why is Arteta jumping around? Oh, Bradley's hurt. Bradley's hurt. No, Martinelli, what are you doing, bro? He's hurt, bro. He's hurt. You can't be moaning at the ref there unless he's... Oi! Martinelli's pushed him. Yo, Canate would batter you, bro. The thing is there, I don't understand why Martinelli does that. Martinelli can't really say anything, bro. You did the same thing. You was rolling around on the floor, grabbing stars out of the sky. Alisson's like, bro, I know which part of Brazil you're from. You ain't from the favelas. I'll see you on international duty. Stupid that. This sums up the performance. Petulance. Martinelli just irritates me as a player, I'll be honest. He's so, like, immature in his game. The thing is, though, if he's seriously injured, bro, and you're pushing the guy off the pitch, this game feels like detention in school. When you're desperate to go home, but you've been talking too much, and you've got a 1-hour detention. This game is like basically punishment. Dear, oh dear. Martinelli booked. 30 seconds to go. Well, 15. Bradley he's being stretchered off, bro. He's being stretchered off. I think it's a bad injury. Look, you can tell. Look, I'm telling you now, I've seen players get injured. He's genuinely hurt. I put money on it. Look, he hit him with the ball first. I think he's kicking him. I swear down on it. Look. Nah, I swear down, yeah. You know, if you did that in like Sunday League, yeah, you're getting beat up for that. I'm telling you now, he's jarred his knee or something. Look, his knee was at a mad angle. I think that's really distasteful from Martinelli, man. I really don't. Look, the physio's trying to get to him. Even the physios are pushing him out of the way. He don't want it with Canate. The man's being stretchered off. Genuinely hurt. Could be a serious injury. You've thrown the ball at him, tried to kick him, and then pushed him off. What are you doing, bro? They're lucky that footballers in the Prem, it's a protected environment, that you can do anything. No one's really going to do anything. I don't. That's poor petulance. But anyway, throwing. How long's the ref going to add on? He's probably seen enough. Come on, let's get a late goal. Oh look, we don't want to go. Are we banned from going forwards? Genuinely. Look at the state. Oh, what a touch. Ah, Jesus, it's not a good touch. One of the worst games of football I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even exaggerating. The standard of this is horrific. If I was Pep Guardiola, I'd be going, listen, get me a couple players in. You can still catch these. Bear in mind, this is only 6 points, and we've got to play him at the... Look, ref's going to blow the whistle, mate. Is somebody going to get the ball in the box? Do we have to play perfect football to score? Look at the state of us. We're playing keep ball. We're 1 minute and 50 minutes over the 4. Come on, Nonny. 2 players on him, though. Don't lose it. Corner. Come on. Corner. The thing is, Nonny will take the corner. His corners are crazy. Look, he don't even want to take it. Look, don't even want to take the corner. Look. You don't look. You come and take it, bro. I'm not good at them. Bro, I told you, he's terrible at corners. Ref's like, bro, I'm going to blow the whistle. You ain't got time to call someone else over. Last chance, guys. Let's see if Set Piece FC can save us. He needs to get past that first defender with this delivery. Back post. Puts it wide. What a chance. Game over. Gabriel. That is a chance, by the way. Game over. One of the worst games I've ever watched. Ever. Gabby, honestly, that is a huge chance. In the 6-yard box, unmarked, heads it wide. Oh, mate, he heads it onto his own knee. Look at Yova like, oh, set piece nearly saved us. Nah, we were garbage, mate. Ah. That game is absolutely awful. Awful. Let me tell you. Back to 6 points. City draw means nothing. I'm going to round up pretty quickly. I'm not even going to talk about the game for too long. Danny said, Arteta, usual mindset, let's not lose rather than win this. I'm just looking at the stats for the possession. Yeah, Liverpool had more possession. Liverpool didn't have one shot on target in the whole game. That's crazy. Curtis, Arsenal haven't had a shot since the 44th minute. That was obviously sent a while back. Big up to Joe's. Mohammed said toothless. Yep, like a newborn baby, bro. Christian said 6 points clear. I feel like I need therapy after what I've just witnessed. 2 points drop. Dreadful performance. Arsenal therapy tomorrow, guys. Unreasonable. Martinelli deserves a red. It's disgusting. Absolutely. If a Liverpool player did that to an Arsenal player, they'd be going crazy. That is disgraceful what he's just done. Imagine he's done like his ACL or something and you're pushing the guy off the pitch. Honestly, awful. Nkapie's done his hamstring. Not even watching Arsenal. We won't win titles with Arteta, says Sparsh. MJ, big clubs thrive on expectation. Meanwhile, you, man. Richard, disgusting from Martinelli. Really poor that. Yeah, it's horrendous. You're talking about crying at the parade when you're going to learn you don't win the league in January. No, you don't win a league with Arteta in charge, bro. Don't fudge with me. We are not winning the league. Elton says, what did we just watch? We don't look like champs. Fernand said the whole team ish the bed. Embarrassing. Mohammed, toothless. Just when you think we have every reason to win, we play for a draw. You can see it from the 62nd minute we sat back. Kendro, big up to you with a super sticker. Alfred, look, I think Arteta is a coward, but these players are the reasons we drew. Noni and Eze have to get back in this team. That's an ACL injury, by the way. Listen, I don't want to say that because I hope it's not. I hope Connor Bradley is all right. It looks like he jars his knee as he lands. It looks like a bad one, which is I think I think what Martinelli did is absolutely disgraceful. Genuinely disgraceful what he's done. He should be apologising publicly. Sports Genius, look at Eze flirting with Frimpong. We're in a title race. Honestly, you're looking at it at the moment going, yo, 265 million in the window. Nkapie injured, Mosquera injured, Zubamendi inconsistent, Gyökeres non-existent, Eze non-existent. It sounds crazy. Noni Madueke might be our best signing. Probably with Zubamendi, he has had some good games, but he's inconsistent. Lewis Skelly had an absolute shocker. The chicken came back home to roost. What am I on about? Yeah, roost. It's been a long night, people. White Glove, don't understand how so many of our fans have so much chest. It's wild. Seen this performance too many times. Didn't get the scumbag goal today, yeah? They were relying on a scrappy set piece. It didn't turn up. They had no answer. AMSN, absolutely embarrassing performance. Performances like these are the reason I don't trust this manager to win us the league. Coward, pathetic, loser mentality. He better win us trophies or else Luis Enrique in. Mooney, just tossed my Odegaard jersey in the bin, tempted to burn it, not my captain. Mooney, I'm more worried that you actually put his name on the back of a shirt. Pokemon, MJ should be blocked for wishing ACL. Oh, yeah, well, that was poor taste, man. TK, need to sell feet pillows for Odegaard. And Gunnar Void, 6 points clear. City imploding. We don't believe now. We don't believe Gunnar. I'll be honest. 6 points ain't enough. Not playing like that. Not when you've got to go to the Etihad. If he's setting up shop like that at home against a fragile Liverpool, what's he gonna do at the Etihad, mate? We'll have 10 players in defence. Played like a team, scared to lose, rather than grabbing the win. Arteta tax. They'll hate that one. Oh, it's only a draw and you're calling him out. Nah, man. I'm calling him out. Garbage. Absolute garbage. We don't look like champions playing like that. Got bopped by an out-of-form Liverpool. Yeah, don't take your days off yet, mate. No. No chance. He-Man, disgusting from Nelly. Neville can shut his little mouth. He went out to break players' legs. Yeah, he's a scumbag what he did to Reyes that day. Jan said, I feel so genuinely disgusted. I'm angry and feel sick for watching the whole thing. I might not watch a single Premier League game for the rest of the season. Let's be real. They've just taken away all the excitement of what happened at City yesterday. Unfortunately, the problem with Arsenal is when your leaders are weak and they're taking you into war, you're not likely to win those wars, people, in a footballing sense. Odegaard's our captain. He's genuinely a terrible, terrible captain. Genuinely. He could be the worst captain I have ever seen at Arsenal Football Club. It's a catastrophe that he wears the armband at this football club. Seriously. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. And we've seen mercenaries wearing the armband, and I think Odegaard is the worst captain that I have seen at Arsenal. Genuinely. And then Arteta, I've said it before, people, he has an inferiority complex with Liverpool and Man City. Because he played for Everton, and Everton are the little bro of Liverpool in that city. Every time he plays Liverpool, it's survival football. It's survival football, honestly. I think he's worse than Gallas, honestly. And that's saying something. Gallas was a crybaby, little baby. What a baby. But he had a little bit of fight about him, but then he just gave up at the end, and crybabied out. I think he's worse than Gallas, genuinely. And I can't stand him. But this guy is the weakest. He's the epitome of Arsenal not winning a title. On a nice sunny afternoon when we have 70% possession, he start balling out. When you got to play Liverpool in the winter, he don't want nothing to do with it. Look at the state of that performance from him tonight. Just running around looking busy for no reason. Hatim said Arteta lacks in-game change of tactics. If it's not working, he's so predictable. Spot on. When does he change the system? When does he go, you know what, let me put two up front? When does he go, let me put Marino, or let me put Jesus and Gyökeres up front, or let me put Martinelli up front, or let me put Saka on the left and Madueke on the right. Let me go three at the back. He don't change nothing. It's like for like, right? Trossard, Martinelli, Jesus, Gyökeres, Saka, Madueke. It's too predictable, man. That's why nothing changes even when we make the substitutions. It's the same system. It's boring. It's predictable. Abdullah, trust me, this is going to bottle the league again. J Baz, no Ekatike, Salah, Isak. What's Lego man's excuse? No excuse, mate. He's an ex-Everton player with an Everton attitude. Odegaard needs to start learning Arabic. He'd probably struggle in that league, mate. Rish said, I stopped watching after 65 minutes. Miles Lewis Skelly worries me. Yeah, he needs to go out on loan, mate. He's cooked. Absolutely cooked. Why do our fans crash out over any drop points? We're 6 points clear. Flip-flop of we will win the league and league is done loser mentality. It's not crash out, bro. It's acknowledge what we've just seen. We were dreadful. As a fan, I don't think you mind if your team goes for it and it doesn't work. We didn't even go for it. The mentality is a problem for me. Good result. Club should discipline Martinelli. I'd fine him 2 weeks' wages. What he's done tonight, if Bradley's seriously injured, what he's done is an absolute disgrace. I'm sorry. It's a disgrace. I'm disgusted in him as a human being and as a footballer. Guy's on the floor with a potential big injury and you're pushing him off the pitch. Honestly, we'll see what that injury is to Bradley. I think it's a serious injury. I think it's disgraceful. He should have got sent off for it. Honestly, send him off. Fine him as well. Big C, you and the Gyökeres gang must answer for your crimes at the end of the season. Sesko, nah, man, stop the Sesko talk, man. I don't rate Sesko. Sesko ain't good, bro. Gyökeres not doing well doesn't mean that Sesko's good. He's got less goals than Gyökeres, bro. I ain't hyping him because he got 2 goals against Burnley. Gyökeres he's playing poor. He was dreadful tonight. But I don't think any striker will thrive in this team. None of the ones that we've got. None of the ones that we've got. I don't think they will. That was Paul without Salah, Ekatike and Isak and Frimpong at right back. He ripped us. Big up Dollar Gemini with a super sticker. Stuart Adams would have told this manager to shut up, yeah? He'd have had him around the throat, up against the wall. Shan said Saliba dwelled on the ball all game. No one to pass to, though, bro. None of the midfielders wanted the ball. No centre-back wants to dwell on the ball when they're being pressed. He's looking up. Zubimendi's next to him. Odegaard's next to him. Declan Rice is playing hide and seek. Should have re-signed Xhaka rather than Zubimendi. That game left more questions than answers, people. Let's be honest. Listen, we're still 6 points clear, but I just think we've let Man City off the hook there. Big time. Had an opportunity to go 8. Next game at Old Trafford for them. We go to Forest. United got a decent record at times against City. Maybe could have got a point. We win, then it's 10. Then you're climbing away from them. Now you've brought them back in. You've brought Villa back in. Drawing 0-0 against Liverpool. is not an embarrassment. They're still a good team. I hated the performance. That's my problem. I said the same thing at Stamford Bridge. If you throw the kitchen sink at Chelsea and draw, I hold my hands up. You went for it. Did we go for that tonight? I don't think we did. You saw the Everton mentality again from the manager. Zubby doesn't turn up in big Premier League games more often than not every week. Played well against Villa. But when the game gets physical and you've got an Onana, you've got a Gravenberch, you've got a big, powerful midfielder in there, he doesn't seem up to it defensively. Arteta is genuinely Southgate. Even if he wins the titles, this team is not reaching its true potential, says Perez. Aryon said, Eze bench for 4 games. Fraudegaard, he can do F all. And Manil said, Aubameyang would have at least a brace with those back post run tap-ins. Yoko is meant to be a goal scorer and has way worse movement than a bold Lacazette. Can I say something right? Honestly, I'm only getting this in there because you guys used to give me a hard time about Aubameyang. When Oba left, a lot of people said, listen, he's washed, get rid of him. The wages were too high. Aubameyang would now be our best striker, even now. Even now, Oba is better than any striker at our football club right now. And he's currently 36 years of age playing for Marseille. He's still better. He's got 3 goals and 4 assists in 6 Champions League games. 5 goals, 5 assists in 14 games in the French league. He's better than any striker we've got now. Chelsea, come on, bro. His family got robbed in Barcelona. He wasn't in his right frame of mind. What was he doing at Barcelona? He's bagging in the Bernabeu. He was balling. And he went to Marseille and he's been balling. This manager's kryptonite is a goal scorer. Doesn't matter who it is. He wants you to be a false 9, work hard and link up play. We only win the league if City allow bottlers, yeah? Yep. Nano said a win today kills City's spirit. A draw has revived their hopes, yeah? Because if they go to United now and roll them over, their confidence will come back. And Semenyo will be there. He'll bring a fresh spirit to them. You know what I mean? A new energy to them. Then they're trying to buy Gahey. Then Nouri and Mamouche come back from AFCON. John Stones is nearly back. You've got to... It's like being a boxer and catching them with a big right hand. They're on the ropes. They're dizzy. You've got to finish the fight off. We're backing off and letting them recover and start again the next round. Finish them off. Pep is a very emotional manager. If he feels like the league is slipping away from him, it might get to the point where he says, okay, let's concentrate on the other trophies. As he did last season and the season when Liverpool won it during lockdown. Curtis, let's take it game by game. So negative over a draw. Liverpool came for the draw and got it. Let's move. Games come fast. I mean, we got Portsmouth at the weekend, so it's going to be a very different feeling. I'll be way more relaxed for that. But we got Chelsea next week in the Carabao Cup at Stamford Bridge. Did Bradley come back onto the field? Listen, if he did, then fair enough. But, you know, would Martinelli have been aware of that at the time? I don't know. Every striker underperforms under this manager. Fact, fact, and fact. They all struggle under this manager. Terrible football. Listen, people, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Horrible 94 minutes of football to watch. After the enjoyment of watching that Man City game last night. But, yeah, is what it is. Big up to you for your support. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. If you are new, hype the video after. By the way, just quickly, who would be your Arsenal man of the match? Because I'm genuinely struggling to look and think who it would be. I actually don't know. Saka was good first half, disappeared second. 3 in midfield were dreadful. I mean, maybe the goalkeeper or one of the defenders. I'm actually not sure who I would even go for. I don't think anybody. Maybe one of the defenders. At least we kept a clean sheet. But they had a right back, right wing, and an attacking midfielder up front. Timber, his crosses were poor at times. Stop overreacting. 2 weeks ago, we were 2 points ahead. City will drop points again before we do. It's 6 points and we move. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Zubi, GS Scout, G Scouser. I don't know about that, bro. I thought he was poor. None of our midfielders played well. Listen, big up to everyone locked in. Appreciate the support. Hit the like button. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you all soon. I'll do a reaction video possibly as well, people. Take care, everyone.